like, you guys will probably never watch it, but it basically literally ends with him going, well, if I can't make her leave and can't get her out, I'm gonna stay too. And he just like sits down next to her fucking
Well,
trap
fuck
full.
those kids, I guess.
Yeah, but his kids are happy in heaven. You know what I mean? They don't
Mm.
need him. She needs him in his mind. She's trapped in purgatory. She's got nothing. It's complex, very good movie.
Hmm.
And now that I've ruined it for you, fuck you.
Also, another point. You look me straight in the eyes and tell me that anyone from Monty Python was a bad person.
Okay. Anybody from Monty Python is a bad person. Gotcha, bitch.
I don't see you looking.
Huh?
I don't see you looking.
I don't have to look at him. How dare you demand I look at this goofy son of a bitch?
That was literally the entirety of the assignment.
How dare you demand I even follow assignments?
I mean, you
I will
followed the
be-
first half
I'll
or
be
the
right
second
back.
half.
Alright, where's Discord Bazinga? Okay.
The implication of following the first half is just staring without saying anything.
That's Discord Nate.
Which admittedly is spectacular in its own right.
You know what's super annoying, dude? Bazinga? Not only do I have to resize this stuff, but for some odd reason, sometimes it you disappear. Like, I have to re-put in what I was using for you on this camera thing, because it just disappeared. It's on the list, but it's not showing up, so I have to redo it every time.
Are you like a mile away from the mic? I'm guessing you're not near the mic, right?
Why not? Can
You
not
sound
hear it?
really. No, I hear you, but you're like really echoey.
How's this?
No, nothing changed.
Did I hit the wrong button or something?
Oh, there you now. Okay. You sound fine now.
Yeah.
Oh, here we go. How's that?
Yeah, fine.
Because if you look at the camera, you'll see that I did a thing.
I can't look at the camera.
Well, then go fuck yourself.
return.
I can't look at the camera. You're on your separate camera.
Hey, it's you. You're here. Hi.
Who showed up this time?
I'm still just Bazinga.
Oh, well then go fuck yourself, Bazinga.
Oh, fuck you too.
No, I mean, you need to understand. Deep from in the bowels of my soul, go fuck yourself, Bazinga.
Okay.
Why is
No.
your soul stretched to your bowels?
Nah, I'm only kidding. I love my man Bazinga because he hates D&D, but he still comes and plays every week.
Why would he do that to himself?
Because deep down inside, he doesn't hate it. He just doesn't want to
No,
admit that he likes it.
because I have respect in the fact that one day he's gonna play some Call of Duty.
You fuck yourself hard. Now, where is Nate?
Transactional friendship.
He's your fucking lackey.
He's had the last 2 days off.
Oh, nope. I gotta put sad commie ass.
Like, oh, I forgot.
No, kumi, kami. See, Bazinga likes D&D, but Bazinga's the odd person out. He likes combat more than the RP.
I mean, I'm a fan of combat.
What?
Thank you! That's two!
Well, my brain is too worn out and dead to think and all that crap. So, especially when I continuously get yelled at for completely bullshit at work, like
yeah.
for talking to an employee and then them going, "You're slowing your people down by talking to your employees." What?
Didn't you tell me I had to check up on them every now and then?
Okay.
These people are nothing more than puppets, Bazinga. Puppets!
Yeah, they must work like every day, like robots.
Dude, Walmart's a shit company.
You're slowing your people.
And I don't mean that like as a nice way.
Oh, you're absolutely correct.
I
What's
mean
the
that in the
nice
most violent way
bit,
possible.
buddy?
I think that's the only opinion that Bob had that I can 100% agree with.
There was one other thing I could agree with Bob for, and that was he liked graveyard architecture, and he used to be like, here, check these out, and he gave me like a list to check out, which I'm gonna check out.
The only store that's like more than Walmart has got to be Stop and
A
Shop.
little bit of context here. What?
Me and Aaron like to go out to different graveyards and take a look at like how they're designed and set up, and look at old graveyards and stuff. So we
Graveyard
go to,
architecture?
like, I don't know what you'd call it, but like, for example, I'll give you a cool example just to show you why I get excited for this stuff. 2 weeks ago, we went looking in a graveyard up in North Kingston, I think it was, and we found an ace World War I British fighter pilot with multiple graves around him from other people that were all members of like the Royal Order of the Avatar and shit like
Okay.
that. They were all part of like World War One. They had gone to Canada and then traveled over and joined the Royal Air Force and the Royal Navy and shit to fight in World War One. That
Can I
shit
ask
was
why
cool.
are British
Okay.
people, British military buried here?
I'm not sure if they were British themselves or if they were Americans who traveled over there to fight, but the graves were different from the American World War One people there too. So it's totally plausible that they had immigrated here, the war broke out, and they went back.
Hmm.
But I looked him up, and he fought in 3 battles. He fought in one battle that the Red Baron participated in. So in my mind, I'm thinking he could have came across him but not been shot down. He might have seen him. This shit's cool to me because I'm a history buff. And I'm like, dude, this guy might have fucking met the Red Baron. The dude with like 85 fucking kills in World War One.
One of my goals once I finally get my license is to visit Mercy Brown's grave.
We've been there a couple times.
I did a ghost hunting video there.
Ooh.
It's on my ex-girlfriend's channel.
There's nothing really spooky, just messy.
Nothing.
It was cool. That's all. Why do you gotta destroy cool, Nate?
I don't know. Tuberculosis is pretty spooky.
Well, no, what was spooky is how dumb Southern Islanders were.
Mm.
I'd like to point out that it wasn't just Southern Rhode Islanders that are dumb. Back
It was
then,
in the entirety of
Everybody's
New
back
England.
then,
dumb.
even the smart people were dumb.
No, because he had his friends that came down from Providence to tell him, and they were like, "Dude, she's dying of tuberculosis. Like that's what she died of." And then the Southern Islanders were like, "No, you should burn the witch."
But the vampire panic was all over New England.
Who this murder brew? What are you, the Swedish fucking chef? Also, let's
Also,
have
it's
we should probably have a moment of silence because I added the Swedish chef into one of our D&D campaigns, and then we never got far enough for him to have an impact. Nate, turn your camera on.
Do you remember that?
Yeah, he saved your guys' lives in the battle. Turn your camera on, Nate.
No, he showed up after the
It should be
battle, I
on.
thought.
It should be on.
It's not on. Check your Discord input output, maybe.
Yeah, 3
There it
fucking
is.
minutes so I can fucking set up your camera. Dude, you gotta have a strong hand with these commies, dude. It's all they understand is authority.
Torrent.
Screw you guys, I'm going ham. Me and Aaron been watching episodes of South Park because it's been a while, and I just watched the one where he becomes Dog the Bounty Hunter.
Oh my god. I remember that one.
Where's your hall pass? Where's your hall pass? And then they show the wife, and it's just a pair of tits, legs, and hair. Oh, this is the best Red Bull I've ever had. Tropical. I can't read the last numbers because I'm blind.
Don't you respect yourself?
Tropical. What do you mean respect myself, dude?
Red Bull.
Dude, I didn't get much sleep last night because, like an idiot, I stayed
Yeah.
up till like 1 working on the new
Oh,
campaign.
no. I'm not about the energy drink. The fact that it's Red Bull.
Red Bull is the best energy drink, dude. It's not debatable.
It's not my favorite.
I don't care if it's your favorite, dude. A question.
What is your
It
favorite?
tastes-
Are you drinking it or am I drinking it?
Liquid battery acid, also known as Monster. It's just got that like flavor, like you're simultaneously being electrocuted and set on fire.
First of all, that's a flavor?
Yeah.
I've never had a flavor of drink called set on fire.
You've never drinking hot sauce?
No, I can't bear hot sauce. Talk to Nate. He's the little I need spicy to pretend I'm cool bullshit.
Spicier the better.
Well, I know I'm not cool. I just like spicy.
I know I'm not cool. What the fuck is wrong with you, dude?
What? I know I'm not cool. I'm a fucking weirdo.
He's cool in an unconventional way.
One of these days, JD's
Aw,
gonna be
thank
like, if you keep messaging me, are you coming every week? I'm going to fucking murder you. Because I do it every week, and then he shows up a few minutes after I do it, but I do it every fucking week.
What was that sound?
That was me taking a drink, bitch. Okay, so before we get started, we have to go over something real quick. So everybody can see the map we're on, right?
One second.
It's not a map. It's just a.
Yeah, the picture.
Yeah,
but
we're
you
on-
can see your tokens, right?
Yeah.
Click
Sure.
on your
Yeah.
token. So you're controlling it.
Mm-hmm.
You're gonna see a bar pop up either at the top of the screen or the bottom that says like inventory, spells, features, and all that shit.
Yep.
You can click and drag that wherever you want. I suggest you position it. This is our new combat bar because it works. It has no overhead and it works way better. If you mouse over inventory, it will give you your weapons and all. Same as with
Didn't
the
we
other
have this
one.
before?
What?
Didn't we have this before as well?
Oh, there it is.
Yes. So if you mouse over inventory, so for example, I'm on Alex. If you mouse over inventory, you click on Thunder Gauntlets. It will ask you to pick a target. It works exactly the same. Your spells, your features, everything is listed here. So if I ask you for a check, you would go over to check, scroll over strength, click on it, and it would make you do the roll. Same thing for saves. It's all on there to make it much easier. Okay?
All right.
And
Little
number
annoyed that the
2.
spells aren't sorted by action cost.
I believe they are. But I could be wrong. I think it's... What the fuck is that? Man, let me take a look real quick. Because I can tell you, because I think it's the symbols that determine it. The C is for concentration, obviously.
I'm guessing. Wait. Okay. No. R is for ritual. I'm guessing the lightning bolt is for reaction.
Probably. This is new to me, too. All right, and the final thing, I'm going to throw an image just to make sure I fix the image problem for everyone. So let me,
Admittedly, none of my spells have bonus
open
action
up the
costs.
thing.
So I
All right,
can't
we're
actually
gonna
see.
toss this one up normal. Tell me if you see that.
I can see it.
Yeah, that's it.
If anybody's, just tell me if you can't. Basically, it'll make it fucking easy. And then I'm gonna drop this one into chat, and we'll see if it pops up in chat correctly.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Then all that shit's gone. We don't have any more problems with that stuff.
What's this thing that says quests?
I don't use a quest system, but there's a quest log that you can just close it.
I can't close it. There's no closing option
Where are you?
on the map.
What
No.
area of the screen is the questing on?
It's like just this pop-up window, and it's in the middle of my screen right now because I moved it there.
Shit. Can you share your screen real quick?
Yeah, 1 second.
I'll tell you exactly what it is.
How do I do that?
Actually, don't do that. You moved it. Yeah. All right. I know how to fix that. Let me find the
The button with the arrow under the call. Share your screen on Discord.
Okay, well, I know that for future reference now, but
Give me
he
one
told me
second,
not
'cause
to.
there's actually
Right.
a,
Yeah.
there's a like quest thing. I just gotta find where the button is on here because it came up from the side thing. That's where it is. Oh, all right. If you go down to where do you have a little thing that says ambient sound controls
Where?
on your left side of your screen?
Left side?
Oh, all right. I got it. All right.
Oh,
Let me see if
you
I
have
can-
the journal notes tab open.
Yeah, that's what it is. It's a journal notes tab.
So just on the left hand side, click the token controls at the top.
Token controls? Wait, where?
Left hand side.
So on the left hand, you have the 5 buttons, and then the buttons right next to them.
Okay.
Where you go to
The one that
target
looks
and
like a
everything.
person, we'll get rid of it.
Cancel. The one that looks like a person?
At the very top left.
Over here. You see where my thing is?
Token controls.
Here's my thing.
Okay.
Over here. That big thing. Token controls.
Yeah.
That's all that is. All right.
That's not getting rid of it.
Click on the head.
Okay, there we go. Toggle objectives.
There you go. All right. So, does anybody remember what we did last time?
Got into a fight.
We went to see that guy that's connected to the tree.
Yeah, I know that. I believe we finished talking to him, right? You guys gave him the letter and all that shit.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
We gave
We'd
him
had
the
a
letter. He
conversation
told us
with him.
about his tree. He told us that he respects Irving.
And that he would be arriving there. All right. So that means where we left off, you guys still have one letter left for your mission of traveling around and dropping letters off
Mm-hmm.
for people. Let me just turn on some nice background music. And I'll let you guys decide what you do next. As of now, you're sitting inside his tent. I now remember he went and laid down, and Bull went over and talked to him, and he told you he was going to come to the meeting, and then that's where we left it off. So I'll leave it up to you guys to decide what you do next before you take off, or you can start on your way towards the next area, which would be the Shattered Peninsula.
I would say we don't have any more business here. Let's move the on out.
Yeah, I get. We best be going.
A voice in the sky asks
Just
what the fuck
nods in
Muzi
agreement.
means.
What
What?
means?
Nate said Moozy, not Mosey, so a voice in the sky asked what the fuck Moozy means. You guys want to Moozy on out?
Mosey on out. Mosey. I guess we'll get going because my southern accent has come back.
I'm
sure.
from the south. All right, let me get you a little horsey token.
As we're traveling with Lord Bull, Raven does actually have a question for him.
Oh, did
Yeah.
you install his image?
Oh god.
Oh my god, did I forget?
Oh god.
Oh god, hang on a second. I think I might have forgotten.
Wait, is the Minotaur guy coming with us?
He's gonna
Yeah, I
stop
think-
off. He's gonna stop off at the place, but we do have something. We have. All right, go ahead and RP. You guys are on your way down the trail. I haven't opened up. Let me open up the map so you can get like in the mindset. But you guys are riding down the trail. Oh, you're already on it. You guys are on the trail, heading back.
No,
Towards this-
only you're on it. We're still on the camp.
Why am I hitting the button and it's not fucking showing it then? There we go. Okay, so you guys are riding back towards Sandguard Citadel to drop off nipples. Bazinga, I sent that to you on Facebook, right?
Yeah.
Alright, go ahead and RPY. Was it in chat in with you or was it with Nate too?
It was the group chat.
Okay.
Oh god, when did I send this thing?
Hello.
Hey, John.
Oh my god, I found it! We have some. No, I lost it! God damn it, go back! Come on, RP people! You're on the trail! Talking! You wanted to ask him a
Wow.
question. What is it, Raven?
What are your thoughts on the mortar syndicate?
Ugh. I've heard about those guys. Bad news. Bad news, my friend. They've raided the area multiple times, killing innocent people whatever chance they get, kidnapping people and selling them into slavery. We think they're the chief importer of illegal weaponry and drugs within the region. My men deal with them on a constant.
At the rate that they keep expanding, we, as employees of Irving, are probably gonna face them in battle eventually. Try and wrest back control of the region. Would you be willing to assist us should the time come for
By all
decisive
means
action?
necessary, my friend. I've lost many a great soldier to them. They're not particularly tough bunch of people, except for their leadership, the Mortar brothers and Pa Ma Mortar. But they're like flies. No matter how many you kill, they just keep coming. Okay, I'm almost there. I am almost there. So as you're riding on the horse talking to this man,
Purposefully trying to stay towards the back of the group.
all right, there we go. Val, this is what you see across from you.
That's a wonderful bro you're wearing there.
You know,
you
this
don't
is
need to flatter yourself.
and he adjusts it. This is the nicest thing I've ever received from a fellow man. You know, the wind, it chafes my nipples from time to time, and it feels great to not have my nipples chafed anymore. Thank you, good
Yeah.
sir.
And sometimes it's a tit-bit nipply out there.
Well, you know, the season wouldn't be the season if it was any hotter than it was. Fucking, we're going into terrible movie
Sheriff
quotes.
Fillion, what have you done? But also, now, how was anyone supposed to see the majesty of Lord Bull's nipples?
Realistically, I only want people seeing them before they die. So, also, Mr.
They were on
Fillion,
your
Preparing
death.
for our lives, then?
Mr. Fillion, if we could sign a deal, I'd like to buy the rights for this. There are plenty of other Minotaurs in these regions who could use nipple protection. Perhaps we can
Okay.
work out a deal?
We'll talk about it later.
Oh, no, I do
Oh.
business now, my friend. Business,
Okay.
roll me a negotiation check, which would be... Let's take a look at your stuff.
Oh,
It would
40.
be give me a persuasion. And do it from your hot bar, so let me put your token on. Do it from your bar so you can get used to doing it.
All right.
So you would go down to where it says skills and then just move over persuasion and click it and it will bring up the bar as it normally does.
Okay.
So you guys talk for another 20, 30 minutes as you guys ride in, and as you guys reach the gates of the city and you're about to, well, not the gates, the spot where it's breaking off towards the city, he turns to you and he looks back at one of his soldiers. He's like, pay the man. And the other guy rolls up, hands you a small bag with, let's see, where's your gold? We'll say 100 gold for rights and residuals, which means you will be getting more money as the nipple. What are you calling it, by the way?
The bro.
As the bro sells, you will get more money coming in from the sales of the bro and bro deluxe, which is what he's going to make, which is a metal version for combat.
Well, technically, it's the brosier.
Brosier.
The brozier.
The
As
broast
he
plate.
rides off, waving to you, good luck, my friends. We shall see you at the meeting. And he rides off. You guys continue on your horse chariots into Horseland.
Hey, I think the sheriff just out merchant you.
Yeah, that's
Yeah,
fine. now.
you might
Air it
you
out.
might want to learn something from this man because he's a professional.
I've only been doing it for 21 years.
What
Yeah,
bullshitting
yeah.
people?
Retail's my thing.
I ain't even. 21 years.
While that sale was taking place, Destin was just watching and taking notes for when he has his own things that he's selling.
Destin is the kid that leaves town with like a normal kid, comes back with an earring and a tattoo, and he's like, "Yo, what's up, pops? I'm seeing some shit, pops. Seeing some shit."
Thank God that guy's gone.
All right, so after about half a day's ride, you make it back into the Little Rock region, and in another half a day's ride, you arrive at the outskirts of the Shattered Peninsula region. You can continue on now, or you can stop the rest. I haven't set up random encounters yet because I'm doing a new random encounter system. So I'm building a better setup for random encounters. So you'll just have like an RP session if you want to take a rest now, so that you don't worry about exhaustion.
Yeah, take a rest here.
Sounds good to me.
Yep.
I guess we're not under any immediate time pressure.
Okay, so we'll say you're going to take a rest in a minute. So, as you ride through the wastelands of East Little Rock, you start to notice a very odd change in the landscape. The ground looks more like glass than sand. The plant life and wildlife looks made up of obsidian glass. Off in the distance, the sky rolls with pitch black clouds and odd dark red lightning. The smell of sulfur and electricity fills the air, and at times it's overwhelming. On the sides of the broken and rough trail are what looks to be puddles of water, but at a closer look are dark patches of obsidian glass.
Hey, what you reckon they eat around here? 'Cause those plants look like they'll break your teeth right out your mouth.
Who do?
Presumably they import stuff. It's a mining
Quick
camp.
question:
Great.
looking at these plants, do they look to me that they're edible?
No. They look literally like pure glass, but organic somehow. You see off in the distance little creatures moving around too, and they look odd to you also.
Hey, look at them doohickeys thingies.
Is it almost like the Shatter Lions?
So you guys are taking a rest right here?
Yeah.
I was going to ask: is it like, do these creatures resemble the Shatter Lions in any way, or?
Well, no, but that's the odd thing about the Shattered Plains and the Shattered Peninsula. Not everything looks like it belongs in the peninsula. They just all look like they don't belong in the world. If that makes sense.
All right, so we're setting up a camp, I assume.
Yeah.
What was
All
that?
right. I think Destin's going to kind of collect some firewood,
Try to.
just a small amount.
So as you
Yeah.
set I'll give you a roll in a second. So as you set up camp, you notice that off in the distance, this is how like the sky looks, and it looks like a centralized storm cracking down on a centered area, but the clouds do not look like they're moving, almost like it's always there, off in the distance.
Also, did you say the scent of sulfur and electricity?
Yes.
What does electricity smell like?
Electricity
It's
has
like
a very
ozone.
Burn.
Like,
yeah. You can smell electricity in the air, especially during like a heavy thunderstorm and rainstorm.
Yeah, it's hard to explain it, dude, but you can.
they usually call it ozone, if I am correct, I think.
Well, yeah, it is like the smell of frying ozone, I guess you could say. But
All right, so yeah, I think that's what causes the odor. Is like it ionizes oxygen and creates ozone,
Yeah,
and you
so
can
maybe
smell
that's
that.
the smell. My bad.
That's probably what it is. All
I
right.
think we talked about this before.
All right, so you're setting up camp. Destin, you can give me a investigation check as you look around to see if you can find something you can use as firewood.
Okay, that's a 24.
You look around, but unfortunately, everything you do find seems to be like glass. You'll probably, to burn a fire, you'll probably have to burn something you guys have on you, but like the wood doesn't seem like it's almost like it's petrified. Like you find things that look like trees, but they're made of obsidian glass.
All right, can I like carve below the surface of it and see if it's the same way all the way through?
You can attempt to. It would be an attack roll. We'll say the AC on it is 17 because it's very.
Well, I
tough.
have proficiency in smith's tools and I believe carpenter's tools as well.
Okay. Well, what we'll do is we'll give you advantage and add 5 to your roll. 17 is the roll. So do an attack roll. We'll add your normal attack roll bonuses plus 5 and its advantage.
Okay, plus 5 and advantage?
Yeah. If you have these tools, you can try.
That's...
You're a professional. I said there's a mining camp out of here. People know how to dig in this stuff. It's just requires some work, but you have the tools to do it.
All right.
No, we ain't that desperate yet.
I tried to give a situational advantage. Yep, situational advantage plus. That's a 27.
Okay, so you managed to chip your way through, and you do notice that things are a little softer underneath, but it still doesn't look like wood per se. But you might be able to burn this material if you try to rip up.
Yeah, I want to try burning it.
All right, so you rip up a chunk of the wood, you bring it over to the pile. Is anybody throwing anything else on the pile that they may have to help make it burn? Remember, even though Nick's no longer here, technically his character's riding around. So if you want to throw his character on the fire,
I assumed that he had taken off and gone on his own way.
That was just a joke, dude. That was a joke.
I have one of these. Do I roll it to consume it? I don't know.
What is it?
One of the vials of oil.
That sounds like it would be really effective in starting the fire.
Oh yeah, you can pour that on top of that. It's not a roll, so you say you pour it in. Do you have is it an actual vial? You're talking about the shadow lion oil?
Yeah.
Okay, we're gonna have some fun with that. So you pour the shadow lion oil onto the fire.
Oh,
is it a fire yet, or is it like
onto the pile of stuff? Is what I mean.
Okay.
That's even better than kindling.
Who's lighting it? Someone's got to try and light it.
I'm gonna be able to do that.
I think I have a I'm assuming I have a piece of flint somewhere. So I'm gonna try. I'm gonna try to strike a fire.
All right, go ahead and do a survival check. Hey, what's up, JD?
Survival is not as good. Oh, it's a nat 20.
Oh,
so you hit this thing.
It's the only nat 20, and it's the lowest roll of all of them.
Alright. Why am I not... Alright. Why is it not working? God damn it, I gotta learn Sequenizer better. It's supposed to be showing a fire go up. Alright, so we'll say you get the fire going. You guys settle down with a nice fire crackling in the breeze. What do you guys do before you crash out for the night and finish your journey off to Ashwood? Also, don't forget, Mitch, you have those vials of oil. Mm-hmm. You have to try and refine them to turn them into stuff.
Okay. Can I try to refine one of them?
Yeah, if you wish, if that's what you want to do for the night. Give me a... Did I give you a skill called refine? I think I might have.
Yeah, I do.
Yeah,
you have harvesting.
Yeah, go ahead and roll that for me.
All right.
DC is 15.
Fuck.
That's one less oil you have. You spend a few hours working on this oil. What is everybody else doing?
Sleeping.
Having set up the fire, I think Destin's going to probably be trying to think of some things. I think he's just kind of looking around a bit. Looking to see what the kind of materials are here and whatnot.
Oh, Jesus. Did I really fuck that up? Holy shit. I got it. Go ahead and keep going, because I have to, do something.
Raven's probably, patrolling around the camp, checking out the terrain, getting acquainted to this, new biome. and these maybe observing some of the creatures that we spotted, seeing what they eat, where they dwell.
Y'all like to study shit, don't you?
Yeah, Destin's like actively looking at like the glassy things here, and he's like trying to make like a knife or something, just to see what like how well the materials work for making weapons and whatnot.
Hunter needs to know the terrain and his prey.
I don't know what the fuck you're praying about. Prey ain't gonna save you from me, dude. I'm sorry, guys. I had to fix something real quick. Apparently, while I was doing some adjustments, I ended up getting the wrong picture for the D&D thing, so it wasn't showing correctly anything. So we'll shut down. So the stream is fine now. It was showing the picture, but it wasn't showing it correctly. All right. So you're looking to see if the obsidian glass can be used for weaponry?
Yeah, things like that.
Let me take a look at what kind of check that might be.
I think the most probably the most.
Give me a second. Oh no, that's.
I would say. You're not building a weapon. You're just looking at. So I would say history to know if you know anything about the material that's here.
Well,
What
no,
about
it's specifically
insight?
I'm working with the material to try to use it to create this.
So you don't care whether or not it might or.
Wouldn't that be sleight of hand then?
So it's like I'm kind of trying to strike it in such a way to
Yeah,
get
all right.
a.
Do sleight of hand then. I thought he was looking to see if he knew any knowledge about it.
Yeah.
No, it's specifically I'm trying to discover things about it.
So you start tinkering
12.
with it, and some pieces shatter almost immediately. Other pieces are so hard you can't even put a dent into them.
Trying to return to your cave kobold roots there, Justin?
What was that, sir?
I said trying to return to your cave kobold roots.
Cave cold.
Destin just kind of looks at Raven a little confused, not entirely sure, not entirely following.
Yeah,
Say,
that sound kind of racist
what?
to me.
I've just heard, when I was a young child, that apparently, back way long ago, before the ancients, before the calamity, before anything, the various races lived in caves and shaped rocks into tools, just like you're doing right now.
Hey guys. I think I recognize this shit. Ain't this the shit what they have on their that tribe had on their spears and shit?
With the shit.
You can roll a history check to see if you remember that far back, but you guys can't
Alright.
remember 2 weeks back, so.
Do I do a
think
history check
Destin's,
then?
What's up, Mitch?
Do I do a history check then?
Yeah, if you want to.
Alright.
It looks
And,
familiar, but you don't know if you heard the name be said, but it does look a lot like what their weapons look like.
All right, I think with most of these fragments not working properly, not being effective, I think I'm going to try to use like my tools to just try to be a little bit more precise with it,
See if you can
rather
like,
than
sharpen
kind of
one
striking
and
it on each other. Yeah, see if I can sharpen one into like something usable.
All right, what kind of tools did you say you had?
I have proficiency with carpenters, smiths, and tinkers tools. I think more than likely Destin only has smiths and tinkers tools with him.
All right, use the. We'll say give yourself a bonus with smith tools, just your proficiency this time, and do the same rolls. Last time.
Yeah, so still sleight of hand.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, this time
That's 21.
you managed to start sharpening it. You're gonna need to take some time to turn it into something, but you get the idea that if you put some work into this, you can most certainly turn this into a weapon of some sort with
All
some
right.
other materials and such.
Well, one thing I do want to know is how sharp am I able to get this? Is it like obsidian, like where it's like extremely sharp?
With that roll,
potentially
it's
brittle?
so sharp that you actually cut your finger and lose 1 hit point. Testing like the blade, you kind of like run your finger down it and it cuts it immediately. It kind of shocks you at how sharp it actually is.
Okay, so it's like the surgical steel, surgical
Yeah.
sharpness. So that's good to know.
All right, I put a thing that says new loot. You can go ahead and turn that into obsidian loot, just loot, so I remember it, and I'll make something when you get to it. Is anybody else doing
Right.
anything before the night closes in?
Raven's trying to see what the creatures that live here eat.
Okay, you go out, you leave the camp for a little bit. You notice it's getting dark out. You need to camp a little bit out of the camp and go ahead and roll a survival check as you try to like sit down and just watch these animals operate, these little ones in front of you and stuff. Okay, you see out of the corner of your eye in the shadows a pitch black creature. All you can really see is its eyes and its outline to the thunder and the lightning in the background, kind of creeping up on one of those little bird creatures that you saw a minute ago. One of these little bastards. And then it jumps out and just crunches down on it and eats this obsidian whole into its mouth. And it shatters
Jesus
it with
Christ.
ease. And then it kind of glances over towards you and then stalks back into the darkness. Now it's pitch black and you're right next to the camp. If you go any further, you'll get lost and I will spin up a random encounter, so I'm warning you. Even though I haven't built anything, I'll come up with something.
Raven is one to split from the party, but no, not this night.
Alright. Anybody else got anything? Zahn?
No, I'm sneezing.
Zahn, what
He's
about
just
you?
off meditate. I am off to the edge of the camp, just meditating.
What are you meditating on? Because that might involve some rolls with it.
I am meditating on the past situation.
On your
In the
past.
on the past. What the events that just what do you call it? The events that just happened.
Okay.
And what he thinks of it.
I want you to give me a history check because you're gonna try to remember some shit.
Okay. Oh yeah, the bard listening up there. So let's go to this room. Terrible world.
All right. And, I need to write this down because I'm gonna turn this into a long form thing. So we'll start with here. Put you at 3. Zah. Your goal is to eventually hit 20. All right. So you start to meditate and your mind is scattered. It's kind of jumping around. So you're not getting too many details about anything, but you're trying to remember names and people and stuff that happened because you're trying to figure out why were they claiming your family were the traitors? You know for sure that they were the traitors, right? So you're trying to figure this out and you get like a tidbit of a small memory and it's of this old man and he kind of like puts his hand on your head and he says to you, and you barely remember it because it's all kind of like, think of it like the Peanuts. It's just like wah 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 wah. But you get one thing, and it says, "Even if your honor is at stake," and that's all you get. You don't get the rest of the paragraph that he's saying to you. Just even if your honor is at stake is the only thing you get from it.
Interesting. Interesting.
I'm writing it down.
Okay.
See, when you come up with shit off the fly, the hard part is you have to write notes all the time.
So Mr. Nathan Fillion or Malcolm Fillion
Yep.
is just laying down, thinking to this music of the last night with his woman.
Okay.
Just reminiscing. He's like, ah.
So,
And then it's over.
no, you're thinking about this, and in your head you hear, "Are you really going tomorrow?" You got to play the other part. So you got to play you.
Yes, I am.
Well, I trust in Irving. If he sent you out there, he must know you can handle it. I believe in you. Hurry back, my love.
I will be here as soon as I can.
And then she goes, "Take this," and she rips like a piece of her skirt into like a long line of like linen, and she wraps it around your gun hand wrist, and then she kisses your hand and says, "Goodbye, my love. You were right.
You were right, and what?
No, I said you were right. I was hoping you'd say about what or something.
Oh, okay. About what?
Unlike my family, you really are you." Just turns and walks
Always.
away. Is that the last person doing stupid shit? Please tell me we're ending on that.
After I really liked your shit, giving you something a little more private.
Oh. Oops, I just opened Scene Actors, and I didn't mean to do that because that's not working right now. Okay. Alright, I got a new add-on for other cool shit. I just keep getting cool shit. Alright, so you guys rest of the night as the sun rises, and you continue on your way towards...
As we're traveling, Raven's gonna try and sneak up on one of the birds, the little creatures, and capture one of them.
Okay. I'm gonna say dexterity because you're hopping out to grab it. We'll make a
Gladly.
dexterity check to see if you're fast enough to kind of like grab this fucker.
Oh, come
I
on!
love it. You jump, and as soon as you move, even before your feet get off the ground, you don't even make it even an inch to this thing before this thing poof, darts off. And that gives you a knowledge to understand what you're up against out here, because you couldn't even move quick enough to at least leap before it sensed you. And that lion thing, or whatever the hell you saw, ate it instantly.
Mm-hmm. Yep, right.
As you guys continue riding on, is there anything else?
As Raven then climbs back after eating ground, he's like, "I wanted to catch one of those things for you, Dustin. I wanted to see if maybe they're a different material properties than the ground. But, oh, wow, that was rather embarrassing."
My mind is fucking morbid. I'm sitting here thinking Destin's like, yes, I'd like to see how they work inside.
It's a living thing, sir.
Well, it's made of rock, or at least it looks like it is. It's
Yeah, what
it's
about
crazy to believe. And, I saw one of the.
But it's alive, sir.
And what about it?
I'm not going to kill it
Wrong.
just to
I
find
can
out what's
kill it for you.
inside.
That's not a problem.
Oh, don't be a baby.
I was curious because I saw one of them get eaten and it was just crunched, just like that. Like either they're completely different in their properties, or the predators here are that ridiculously strong that they could just eat rocks.
Could be a magical element to it.
Hey, you catch one, and I'll cut it open for you.
Destin just shakes his head and walks off.
As you guys are riding off, though, you start to come across like a rise, and you see off in the distance a campsite made out of an old ruins. As you arrive at the Ashwood mining camp. Arriving at the camp, you see a huge mile-wide crater with a wagon path carved out of it, heading down into some old ruins. Here the land seems much more normal. The sky is still covered with red clouds, the smell of sulfur is stronger here, and the sounds of explosions are heard from deep within the mountainside. As you guys pull up into the basic gates and area of the Ashwood mining camp. You arrive to see a good chunk of people working. I'm going to start putting everybody on the map so that your horses have arrived.
Do we get the impression that this is where they wanted us to, where Irving wanted us to go?
He said Ashwood mining camp. There's only one road.
Okay.
Like, there's one path because this is the only place in the entire region with people in it.
Okay.
Your horses will stay over here. I've been working on my voices. Wait over!
Yeah, keep it.
When'd you get a horse?
Ugh, fuck you. Fuck all of you. You all got horses. That's how you got out to the thing in the first
No,
place.
I meant to your microphone.
Fucking peanut gallery. I swear to fucking Christ. Alright, so you guys arrive at the Ashwood mining camp. You don't know
Right.
where the person is you're looking for, but what you do see is a good amount of people kind of moving around the camp. And you hear explosions coming from inside over by the mountainside up over here. Oops. I didn't mean to... Did I just move everybody up there? No, just a horse. Over this general area. And the floor is yours as you figure out what you need to do. So you know,
Right.
if you look at all those icons have the basic info about what the place is. So you can mouse over them so you know. I'm leaving them up for now because I want to show you how I'm doing the new setup. But the first time you come to places that you don't know, they won't be up like this for you to read. But for this particular case, you know that these are the main... Just so I can teach you the like...
Yeah, I'm assuming that these places are relatively clearly marked.
You
Or at
have
least
to move
there's-
to them to see them, though.
I'm assuming there's like a significant amount of smoke and the sound of hammer on an anvil
Yeah.
at the forge.
I'm about to RP all that. I just wanted to explain that to you so you know what the things are. So what you do see, though, as you said, you see smoke coming up and kind of like an open air area. So it's like a building that doesn't have like a wall. And inside you can see fires burning and a lot of smoke coming out, and you can hear the sounds of tinkering. You see off to the right a giant sign that says Guild Supply Office. And you also notice that a lot of people coming out of the mines seem to immediately dump into a building to the left of the forge. And you're not sure what that is, but I mean you can get a good idea because they're miners getting off their shift. Floor is yours, people.
I think Destin's going to kind of wander off to the forge.
I have set up free movement if you want to move there. I'm going to make sure everybody else picks what they're doing. What about you, Zon? What do you want to do?
I am heading to, well, wait, over here.
Jesus
Over.
Christ, Zon!
There we go.
You're going,
Okay.
You're going to
Clearly, he was just imitating the drunken path that he's taking on his way out.
All right, guys, do me a favor. Do not put yourself on top of the token. It makes it harder for me to move you.
I'm gonna head there to sit in the back of the inn to see if I can catch anybody talking about anything interesting yet.
All right, give me a second.
be going on.
Where are you going, Mitch?
Over to the same thing.
What about you, Bazinga?
Nope. Damn it.
Remember, you can also use your arrow keys afterwards. to move yourself,
And
or you should be able to.
Axel, where are you heading off first?
Your boy's hungry, so he's gonna go to the inn, to get food and to watch on.
I like it. I like that you. All right. Well, we'll start with the place with the most people. Then we'll start with the mine. All right. I mean the miners' keg. Outside the bar, you see a large group of miners getting off work and heading into the inn to blow off their hard-earned pay on booze and women. The bar is filled with dirty, ragged-looking men and women of the night. Over at the bar is a tall woman mixing drinks and yelling at people. Calm down! You'll get yours in a minute. Settle down! Goddamn miners! Why the hell did I ever move out to this godforsaken place?
She seems nice.
Yeah, Malcolm would love him.
Malcolm's a one-woman lady now. One-woman
Yeah,
man.
I wouldn't bet on that.
I would, because I'll turn her into a villain. She'll go Lorraine
Maybe that's what he wants.
She'll go Lorraine Bobbitt on that ass.
Well, first you'd have to find out.
All right, so you guys step into the bar doesn't have a map, because why build maps for every single location if you're not going to be fighting in all of them? So you guys are inside. You're at the bar now. You see this lady yelling. You step in. You see miners pretty much everywhere, and she's kind of yelling from behind the bar. And there's like a little girl running around serving drinks. She's not a little girl, but she's like 18 compared to the size of this other people. Like, these are adults. She's still a teenager, and she's serving drinks around the bar.
Hey, what a coincidence. I'm also still a teenager.
Are you saying this to her?
No.
Hey, you guys came to the bar. You got to have
But
a reason. What are you doing?
Kana's gonna go up to the bar, though.
You start pushing your way through these bartenders, and she turns and looks. She's like, "Oh, what the hell? Oh. Hey, sugar, you look a little under the weather. What can I get you?"
Yeah. You got any bourbon?
Bourbon, coming right up. She turns around, and she starts, "I ain't seen anyone that ever looked like you before around these parts. And I've seen some shit around these parts." And she kind of looks back here. She turns around. She drops the bottle down. "I think you might need the whole thing."
Yeah, I've seen better days. That's for sure.
What brings you to Ashwood? Person? She doesn't really know what you are.
With some other fellas, we're on a bit of a task, I guess you could call it.
Task. And then at that point, you hear another from the dynamite. She kind of, "Son of a bitch! Every goddamn time!" Takes a swig off the bourbon she gave you, and then hands it back to you. "What kind of task?" You can see she's a little jittery from the explosions.
How often does that sort of thing happen?
Oh, every hour or so, depending on what they're working on. They just started opening up a new vein, so it's a little bit louder today than usual.
Well, you have my sympathies. And,
Much obliged.
we're...
That'll be 5 gold for the bottle, by the way.
Of course.
I'm gonna subtract it for you.
We're, here to deliver a letter to, well, I forgot the name, but I'm sure one of the other fellows know.
His name is
Hondo.
Hondo.
Okay, so I think we've established that Raven is the only one who remembers.
Okay. Either way, just so play a reference on it. Okay. Well, excuse me, sugar. I got some other work to do. What are you two doing? Zahn and Axel. I'm guessing Axel's demanding food.
Hell yeah.
All right, so you sit down on one of the tables in the back, and the little girl that's running around taking orders comes running up. Wow.
I'm positioned in a way that I can eat and see Zahn.
To burn holes in the back of his head with your mind, of course.
All right. So then we're going to jump back and forth between you and Zahn then. All right. So she runs up. Wow. Wow, that's a big shield, mister. What kind of shield is that?
Well, you see, it helps me do stuff and things to bad people.
So you're a
Zahn
good
has
guy,
rubbed off on
sir?
everyone here, apparently.
Mama says I should treat good guys well, so I'll give you half price or whatever you want, sir.
Oh, that sounds lovely.
The obsidian fowl's quite good.
I asked her for a burger.
A burger? What kind of burger, sir? Do you want like a bourbon burger, or do you want like a mushroom Swiss burger? Or do you want an obsidian fowl burger?
I ask a what?
Obsidian fowl. You know those little things you see out on the plains? You must have seen a few. Little black things. Yeah,
I'd rather have a bourbon burger, please.
Absolutely, sir. And she writes it down and runs off. And she runs over back. As she's running back, she kind of passes you. Zahn, what are you doing, you treacherous fuck?
He's sitting there quieting his mind, trying to pick up on anything or anybody that might not be kosher that needs to be possibly handled.
Can I have Kane interrupt his focus?
And how you plan on doing it, though?
He just sort of sits down next to him and goes, "So, what's going on?"
All right, so what we're going to do, Nate, you're going to give me a perception as you try to focus in and figure out what's going on. So give me a actually, wisdom saving throw. Because your focus is going, he's going to try to break it.
Oh, okay. So.
Yeah.
Well, I'm going to have the roll happen, but unless he rolls a 1. All right, shit, what should I do? You know what? Insight, because you're reading his thoughts and trying to fuck with him. So roll me an insight check, and if you roll higher than a 4, Nate will not be able to focus enough to see if there's any evil within the building. Nate, your focus is broken so hard you can't even continue looking for the rest of the day. You rolled a 1, dude, and he crushed you. So
I know.
He sits down next to you and says, go ahead, Mitch.
Hey, what you up to?
Don't worry about it.
So, what you reckon is up with this place?
It's a place. There's people.
You ain't one for conversation, are you?
I was trying to find the evil. I could have been prowling around here.
I was gonna say that. The evil within.
Yeah? I have a question about that. What is, like, the merits of that sort of thing? Not merits, but, like, what is your sword's bias here? What does it decide is evil or not?
Evil is evil. There's no other way around it.
Yeah, well, you know, different people think different things are evil, and it's more of a subjective thing, really, you know? Because, like, I think it's hella evil to just, you know, ruin any good food with any type of sauce. But, you know, some people enjoy that sort of thing, you know?
If you say so.
You can see me go, wait, what the fuck?
At that point, your food shows up. And she, here you go, mister. I know I said she was older, and I'm playing a kid. She's a 10-year-old. Here's the fucking shit.
Okay, because I was about to talk some, you know. Anyways, yeah, we're not gonna go down that evil. Don't worry.
As soon as the thought crosses your head, Zahn's blade rips into fire. And he's like, wait a minute.
No, man, I ain't no terror.
But that begs the question, what are its standards? I mean, obviously you haven't cut me in twain yet, so I don't count. But a lot of people would argue I do.
You know it when you see it. That's all I can tell you.
Alright, I'll have to take your word for it.
Nate, I'm gonna say, since you don't even know the sword 100% either, give me a insight check, and we'll determine how much you know of its ethics. You know, right now you don't know much about its ethics, only that it tends to light up when the crimes are egregious, or it feels like people who do not regret anything that they've done. Almost as if the sword can tell that a person truly regrets their mistakes and is trying not to be the way they were, and is willing to let that slide and let them continue to grow, versus, oh, this person has not learned, they will not change, and therefore they are considered pure evil to the sword.
I love that the sword basically signed off on the torture scene.
But the torture scene was a bit different because the guy you were torturing, the sword knows. Like, the sword doesn't have a morality in the sense that humans do it. The sword is like, it knows that that guy has killed children, enslaved children, and done terrible things. It does not give a crap what you do to him in response to that.
The sword is biased.
Yes, it's
So-
it's biased because it's purely like, you do terrible, evil things. If I deem them terrible, I don't care what people do to you to stop it. As long as that person then doesn't go and do that to other people who don't deserve it.
So the sword is a sorting hat.
To a degree,
Sorting
yes.
out of evil.
To a degree. Nate, you no longer have a sword. You now have a sorting hat of evil.
Oh my god. Okay,
Sorting sword of evil.
Yeah, you sort the pieces of people into piles you wish.
Oh,
Anybody doing anything else, or we're going to jump over to Destin. All right, Destin. I mean, as you make your way towards the forge and you hear the sounds picking up, you come around the corner to see in the back end of the forge, you see a Viking-looking man tinkering away at some small objects at a forge. The place is smoky and hot, and he's nah, junk. It's not gonna work. You see him like throw something back behind him and pick up something else and start tinkering on that.
Person here.
What's up?
Person.
Oh, you keep cutting out, dude.
Is he the only person?
There's a few other
Or-
like assistants, but he's clearly the head of this place.
Okay, so do I get the impression that he's the only like competent smith there, and the others are basically apprentices
I
learning?
would say roll an insight to look at that.
All right. Okay. It's a 4.
You look around and go, "Wow, all these people must be professionals. Look at how well they're moving." And then you hear.
Well, I mean, I would also have some idea of what would make a good smith as someone who actually is a smith.
Well, I was about to get to that. You then see him bark some orders, and you tell by his movements that he's clearly the one who knows what he's doing, but you don't know the levels of the other people there too.
Okay. So there's nothing going on right now that would give me any indication of their skill level.
No. They're just running around getting
All right.
supplies, writing down like plans and shit. Maybe if you look closely at their plans, you could be like, oh, they design pretty well and such, but no.
I want to see what he's working on and trying to do. Like, what material is he working with? Is he working with regular metal, or is he working with like this obsidian?
As you walk up to him, you see that he's got like a little ball on the ground that's metal with like a hole in the top, and the top is taken off, and he's tinkering around inside it and adding stuff to it, and it's got like, it looks like in the middle of it but you can hardly see because you're not right next to him. You'd have to ask permission to look at it. But it looks like there's like obsidian lacing the outside of the bomb of this thing that looks like a bomb. But you can't see.
He's making an obsidian frag grenade.
To a degree. Or he's trying
Dear
to.
God.
Anyway. But you can't tell
Dear
exactly
God.
what he's doing because you're not looking directly at it.
What is that you're working on, sir?
Yeah. Oh shit! Who the hell are you?
I'm Destin Silver Scale, sir.
You see him kind of pick up like a cloth and he wipes his hands off. He turns around. Torin, Forge Master, at your service, good sir. How may I help you?
I was wondering if you knew anything about working with the materials around here, sir. I figured you'd be the best person to ask.
The obsidian. The difficult material.
Yes, sir.
Years of practice to know the knowledge, and a little while to learn it from someone who's already learned it. Very difficult material. And his eyes kind of like brighten up. He's like, "Are you an apprentice? Do you want to see? Quick, come here."
I want to show him the obsidian shard that I had gotten. Basically, I'm assuming it's almost a knife at this point, but not quite.
He looks at it. Ooh, not bad. I can see that you had some trouble sharpening it here and here, though. What kind of tools are you using?
And I probably don't have my full set of Smith's tools on me, but I probably have like basic files, some like a whetstone, like some smaller, like punches and whatnot.
Ah, the old-fashioned way. No, come here, my boy. First lesson's free, and he comes over and he brings you over to this little spot. He's like, the trick with obsidian is that you have to, it's the reverse of other metals. It's very odd, very magical. First, you pump a little magic ore into it, and you see he put his hand on like the shard that you gave him, and like magic shoots out of his hand and into the thing. As it lights up, you then heat it up, and you see his hand burst with fire, using burning hands on this thing. As soon as it gets extremely hot, you cool it immediately, and then you work on it, and you have about 30 seconds that you can mold this stuff before the magic drains out of it, and it goes from being hot from freezing cold to back to normal, and you can no longer mold it at all. It's a very odd material. Normally you heat up material and then work it before it cools. But this is just a trigger for the magic with inside the obsidian. You need to heat it and then cool it to free the magic that's inside it, along with the magic you've placed it, in order to manipulate the ore before the magic fades and it goes back to normal. Incredibly odd material.
I can see that, sir. So he's clearly an artificer. Clearly using magic with his abilities.
I could say so.
Is that something that I'd be able to attempt to do? Is replicate the process?
I, as a DM, will let you, but not this session, because I have to build the thing we're going to do. But what I can say to you is that you can now consider this like the first step to building a new piece of equipment, like we talked about when you built your character.
Yep.
So I will say that you have the knowledge to start, and the first time you want to attempt to work with the material, we'll set up DCs. We'll make the DC very hard the first time, because your first time attempting it, and every time you fail, the DC will go down until you succeed.
Is it all right if I give it a try here, sir?
If you wish, you're absolutely...
All right. So basically, I'm leveraging the fact that I have an experienced smith with me to try to make sure that I'm going to be proficient at doing this in the future, and have like some pointers given to me as I attempt it.
All right. So this is what we'll do. Let's see. It's going to be sleight of hand because you're material working it. It's going to be 2 rolls. Yep. One for when you heat it up and then cool it, and then one. Actually, this will do. Arcane for the heat up and cool it aspect, and then sleight of hand to work it before it shuts off. And the DC will start very high. It's going to be 20 to start right here for the first roll, right? But if you the higher spell slot you use will knock it down. So if you want to use a spell slot level 2, I'll make it an 18.
Okay.
It's a difficult thing, but keep in mind, when you fail, if you fail this time, that DC automatically goes down. So after a couple of attempts of doing this over like a few sessions or 1 or 2 sessions, you'll get that DC so low, you'll just do it. And then you'll get something new out of it.
Yeah, I'm gonna just try it here. I'm not gonna, like, overdo it with the magic.
Right. So you're just gonna do a 1 slot?
Yeah, I'll use a first level spell slot.
So Arcane, your DC is 20.
Arcana?
Yep, Arcana. You have a +8, dude, so...
It's a 15.
So your DC has gone down to 18 for the next time you attempt it, and you lose 1 spell slot. As you pump magic into this, and you try to focus, and he's like, that's it, boy. That's it. It's not just about casting the magic into it. It's about putting it and spreading it out across where you wish to work it. And you feel like you're getting close, and then the magic dissipates. He's like, you don't have the focus to make sure the magic stays there, my friend. But you are advanced for such a young and inexperienced lad. You'll get there.
It's not my first time smithing, sir. Just with the material, sir.
You'll get there, my friend. All right, Alex, I'm going to basically build a weapon out of this thing for you.
All right. I haven't decided what I want to turn the weapon into yet.
Do you want it to be a weapon, or do you want it to be armor related?
I was actually considering making some tools with it, but I'm not entirely sure yet.
Okay. We'll just say new item then. And once you get ready for the DC, we'll build it for the session following that.
All right. Yeah.
Okay. Anything else you wish to do?
Well, I appreciate your help, sir.
No problem.
Do you sell things here, or?
I do, but unfortunately not today, as we have a huge order to be shipped out due to the war being on in the south. The kingdom of... Oh, fuck, I forgot the kingdom that we haven't been to yet. Does anybody
That's
remember
a
what
weird
the
name
2
for a
islands...
kingdom.
What?
The kingdom of... Oh, fuck, I don't remember the name.
To the south. Anybody remember this?
It wasn't Gilead, was it?
Gilead! Yeah, all right.
Oh.
The kingdom of East Gilead ordered a huge shipment in preparation for what they believe will be an invasion from Odessa, from the east.
Wait a moment. Destin is from East Gilead, right?
Yes. What you know is that, as I said at the beginning of the campaign, it's been a while, but what you guys know is that Zahn had just left the kingdom of West Gilead. He was mercenary fighting over there when the kingdoms lost a massive battle, and within weeks they expected the capital to fall. When the game started, the capital had fallen in West Gilead, and East Gilead is now preparing for what they expect will be an invasion. So they are buying up as much obsidian ore and such as they can, and that's what he's working on. You see him tinkering something. He is in fact working on obsidian frag grenades for the war effort, because he knows they need them. So if you're done there, we're gonna head over.
All right. I'm going to I'm going to give him a little bit of gold for his time. I'm gonna give him like 25 gold pieces for that.
You reach out your hand and he goes, "No, my boy. I make far too much money. Your gold is not needed for that tidbit. But remember I said the first lesson is free. If you wish to learn more, that'll cost you another time. The first lesson is free,
Perhaps
my friend.
another time, sir.
Another time." As he goes back to tinkering, and then you hear him go, "That ain't gonna work," and he tosses the fucking thing and starts working on another thing. All right, as we zoom over finally to the only people who are professional enough. The guy who covers nipples and the bounty hunter. As you guys make your way through the Ashwood camp, you come across the offices. The office is small and cluttered. Inside, an old man is looking through paperwork. You see this guy kind of like shuffling through books and stuff. Christ, how am I going to get all these orders out? He's like handing off stuff to assistants and stuff and writing off checks and shit as you guys come walking into the office. The floor is yours, Malcolm and Raven.
Sheriff, will you lead the way or should I?
You can lead the way. You can take this one.
All right. I walk up to the guy at the desk. We're looking for whoever's in charge of this camp. Hondo?
He looks at it. That'd be me.
We have a letter from Irving for you.
Irving? He kind of turns his head. Oh! The uptight asshole from Little Rock? Give it here, and he rips it out of your hand. You better not be ordering any more supplies. He starts... He's looking through it. He puts it down on the table. And how the hell does he expect me to get out there at a time like this? With the war going on in the South? When's this meeting taking place? And he looks at both of you.
I figured that would be in the letter.
That's just me being an idiot. A second.
I like to think that manifest is the guy asking Raven when the meeting takes place, and Raven just points at the letter.
I know that, fool!
As per my last email.
I apologize. Things are a little rough and confusing. And as he's talking to you, all of a sudden you hear... Hang on a second. Let me see if I... Because I feel like I have one, but... You hear a loud rumbling sound come from outside. Much louder than all the other explosions. And then he immediately slams his hand on the table. He gets up. Cave in! And he runs out. Turns back and says, if you idiots want me at that meeting, you better come with me right now. And he runs out into the streets and he's looking around and he's yelling, Cave in! And he's screaming as you see smoke pouring out of the cave up where the miner's coming out of, and he runs off towards there. And
Raven's
you see like
moving
other
after him.
miners start running out of buildings and stuff towards there.
Raven's moving out of there. Come on, Malcolm. And as they're going, Raven's gonna message Destin and Kane.
Look how Malcolm's like, what?
Do you have range for that?
Incarnation.
What in God's name deal's going on?
Let me see. Message is 120 feet. So, like, I mean, presumably, as we're running towards the cave, eventually I'll be in range.
You're in plenty of range. I don't use... The way I look at message is like they do in Critical Role. If you ever pay attention to Critical Role, they use message to talk to NPCs all over the world. That's how I use message. Because it's a fun mechanic to talk to people in all different places. So,
yeah, the only thing is there is the 4th level spell Sending, which is, like, actually global.
Oh, well, why do they always call it message then? All right, I could be wrong. We'll say you're doing it here. You can hear it, though. You're within 150 easy on this map.
Yeah,
So
we're within the same town. I think it's entirely fair.
I'm going to turn the thing off so you guys can continue moving. So you guys come running out.
We found Hondo? Yeah, Hondo.
Hando.
If we want to win this game, you guys get out here and help with this cave-in. Over.
Hondo is just... The name Hondo is just a mix of Han and Lando.
No, you really want to know, I was watching Married with Children while I was doing this part of the game, and Al Bundy was complaining that he just wanted to watch fucking Hondo and his wife wouldn't leave him alone. And I was like, Hondo, that's a hillbilly name. All right, so inside the bar, you guys also hear this loud noise that sounds like a cave-in, and you hear the alarm go off. You hear people yelling, "Cave-in!" You see people scatter, come running out of the tavern.
Yeah, Destin's going to go join up with them.
Kane is going to the best of his ability, get out and run and help.
Zahn, are you coming outside? Or are you
I am
looking
coming.
for evil? Zahn immediately jumps onto Malcolm. Are you finishing your burger? Axel,
What's up?
are you finishing your burger?
Yeah,
So you're not going to help with the
Finishes-
cave-in?
sure.
What the are you helping with the cave-in or not?
Yeah, I'll wrap up my burger and take it with me.
All right, you get a doggy bag from the little girl.
Okay, good. I thought for a second her cleric wasn't going to help with all the injured.
That would have been funny, honestly. I would let him slide on that for the simple laughter of it. All right, All right. So as you guys run out and you start heading up towards where the cave is, you see Hondo up there, and he's kind of directing people, and you see people running out. Sir, it's not just a cave-in. There's some weird creatures in there. A couple of the miners got trapped. Oh my God, the horror! The horror!
Describe these creatures.
Sorry.
They look like insects, kind of like spiders.
As
Spiders are not
Raven's getting this information, Destin is going in.
You're just gonna go. You run by.
Destin's just going in.
Hondo's turning around to ask for help. He's like, "I need volunteer!" And you see the kid just runs by. When he sees the kid run by, he turns and goes, "I'm just gonna disappear all you guys and put you on there." He turns and goes, What are you men looking at? A fucking child just went! Get in there and help him!"
Destin is not a literal child. He is around, he's between, the equivalent of age 18 and 21.
Dude, he lives on a fucking camp in the middle of nowhere, and he sees a kobold
no.
the size of, like, a child.
That's funny, because Destin's always called the kid, but technically Kane's even younger.
Yeah, but you're dead, so I don't think Hondo cares.
Wow! He still looks like a teenager, he's just pale.
No, he looks like he's dead, is what he looks like.
I keep giving you the new token and you don't replace it, so of course he looks like a zombie.
Because I like that he looks dead.
Yeah.
You fuck.
Nah.
You have set the precedent for this son of a bitch, and that's what he's gonna be. An undead zombie freak of nature. Who likes to hang out from time to time.
That's not what I intended.
It doesn't matter if that's what you intended, bitch.
He also likes to hang around the tree in the middle of town.
Yeah, his favorite spot is the tree he hangs from time to time. Alright, let me just shut off these lights for now, because you're not supposed to see over there yet. I forgot to shut them off. Alright. Let's get my shit going. You're gonna like this. I put some effort into this stuff. Let's see, we got... So you got the cave-in sounds. I'll turn it down so it's not too loud. The western background doesn't seem to want to play.
Elder Dragon has been slain.
Yeah.
What's up?
Oh. Yeah.
I said the Ender Dragon has been slain.
Okay, I'm gonna have to leave Grizzly Hills on because one of the things isn't playing, which pisses me off. Alright, so as you guys come running in through the crowds of people, you start hearing what can only be classified as odd noises.
Well, damn, if those ain't some odd noises we're hearing right now.
Very peculiar.
Don't make me hurt you.
Having both of these music at the same time.
Oh, I hit the wrong... That's because I turned the wrong fucking thing on. My bad.
This is the perfect place for Rock's Fall, everyone dies.
There it is. There it is. All right. You hear sounds of skittering as you see running around in front of you these little purple-like spider creatures, and they're lashing out and attacking people as you run in. And the miners are screaming, and this one, it's like, my kids! My 2 young sons, they're in the back! They were working the second shaft! Oh, God! And he can't get through these spiders as he sees in front of it.
I'm gonna run up, and I want to punch it.
Ooh, okay.
So you're going to immediately start combat with the spiders.
Yeah, I want to punch the thing.
Alright, I'm putting everybody in initiative.
Damn it. I want to try to lasso one of them and ride him.
Alright, everybody roll your initiatives if you would. Alright, so before, JD, you gotta roll initiative. Before we start, we'll say that you, Destin, go ahead and get your free attack as you run up to punch this one that doesn't see you coming. Go ahead and make an attack on it. JD, your initiative will be in the combat tracker.
I don't see the combat tracker.
Top right-hand side, click the cross swords next to, chat. You see how there's, like, the things you can go through?
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Alright,
And then-
it's an 18 to hit.
Alright, hang on a second. Alright, that hits.
Alright.
Go ahead and roll damage.
Alright, that's 7 damage. Thunder.
Alright, yeah, that applies correctly. So you slam this thing in the face as combat with these creatures begin. Raven, you are up first.
You know what? Raven is gonna do a rather unsniperly thing. Raven is... Let me see how this works, because I don't think I've done this one yet. Yes. Cast it at that level, because I doubt it's gonna be... anyone who's paying enough attention notices that Raven is no longer anywhere to be found, and Raven's going to move on ahead as far forward as he can. I cannot see forward anymore. Is there something?
I can't even see your token anymore.
I'm currently right here where I'm pinging.
Hang on. Oh, okay, that was my bad. Oh, yeah, you can't see forward because you don't have any light past that area. None. You guys are blind. You're in a cave.
1 second. Can I...
He's about to tell you he has dark vision.
I have dark vision 120 feet. I don't know how to paste it in chat, but I do.
Okay, so...
Okay, so you have twice the distance of dark vision that I have.
So the question is, why can't you see that with dark vision up? I'm gonna have to figure out how to get lighting. That's my next big thing, get lighting working correctly. Alright, so we're just gonna go ahead and throw a light here then, Raven.
Mm-hmm.
Because I don't... It's supposed to do that automatically, but I guess I must have a setting wrong to do it. So there you go. These things are invisible, so they cannot see you as you run by them. Is that your full turn? Invisibility running?
Let me check. So, because I do still have a bonus action. Okay, this is honestly gonna take some time to adjust to this new system. Because message is an action, and it takes me 2 sorcery points, I think. Where? There we go. Quicken spell.
I think quicken spell on a cantrip is 1. Or is it 2 per level?
About that. It just has 2 sorcery points. Flat.
Oh. Okay, I thought it was per level. Cost some.
Yeah, I think for now, he's gonna go. I think it's gonna be it for this turn.
All right. My bad. I didn't realize that it didn't distinguish between a bonus and action and shit. So I'll have to figure that out.
Pretty much all of my spells are actually an action. I was just thinking about.
Yeah, I'll figure out how to make it just say that through my own programming anyway. But I'll keep your sheets open to do this. All right, Malcolm, you are up.
All right. Dude, this dude. Boy. Ooh, I can. Okay. The combat tracker was in the way of the thing.
Oh, you can move the thing down. You can.
Yeah, no, I know. Yeah, no. Did that work right?
Yep.
Alright. That should be flat, or should that be +1? I don't.
It should be +1 right now because it's the first of your day. So you should be using the cursed gun. So, but you are. Oh, that's why, because you're equipped with that one. Hang on a second. Let me unequip. There you go. Now, your thing will now do the. There you go.
I never miss with this. What's her name?
I don't fucking remember what you called her.
With Gambler's Gambit.
I thought it was. Wasn't it Lucy?
No, that's the rifle. Shit.
Actually,
Damn, I missed.
You do get your second attack, but it's with the flat right now.
Yeah, can you change it?
All you gotta
I don't
do
think
is
I can change it.
What's up?
I think you have a different weapon for
I
it.
can change it. Yeah. Got it. There you go. I'll show you how to change it another time.
All right.
There you go.
Oh boy, come on, Gambler's Gambit. I don't know what the name we gave it. Night.
Bazinga, just so you know, you are now, until you sleep, on the weakest version, the -1, as all your confidence has faded in your Gambler's Gambit. RP that shit.
I don't
Does
like
that
this
go
damn
up
cave.
Does that go up and down? Like if he starts landing his shots, he regains his confidence, or is it just until he sleeps?
No, it's done until he sleeps. He's panicking now. That's how his
I hate
character.
spiders. Freaking spiders.
Is that your turn? Do you want to do a bonus action?
I don't know what I can do as a bonus action. It's all I'm trying. Now I got to relearn like the things.
I know, dude, but the other one kept causing bugs.
No, I know,
action,
I know.
Shield of Faith, Self-Hype Man, which is a self-damage buff, but you've already missed.
Yeah.
You can do Shield of Faith as a bonus action if you wish.
All right, what does that do?
Increases armor, but it takes a spell slot to do it.
All right.
It's +2 AC to a target of your choice.
Yeah. So you just pick
And
who you
it's
want.
concentration, I believe.
Okay,
Oop.
I'm gonna guess you didn't want to buff the spider.
No, I thought it was selecting. I thought it was highlighting me.
Okay, so you're buffing yourself. I will put it on you.
Because I'm freaking. My guy's freaking out, so I need to make myself feel more comfortable.
Fucking hilarious. He panics and buffs the enemies. Zahn, you're up.
Okay. I am casting. First I'm casting Fighting Spirit.
Yep, that's your bonus action. You'll notice that the thing pops up letting you know you used it.
There it is.
I still fucking love that thing, dude. You gotta move in range, dude.
Oh, I thought. Never mind. It didn't move. I thought I moved.
Nate just thinks he can do whatever the fuck he wants, whatever he fucking wants.
Anyway.
Make sure you're targeting him.
I am targeting, I'm pretty sure.
No, now you are. Once your little ball pops up, that means
I'm
you
double
are.
tapping it, that's why
Okay.
I came off it.
Double tapping the fail. You have advantage because of Fighting Spirit.
Yeah.
That hits as you cleave into the legs on the side of this thing. Ripping half its legs off. It falls down, but it's still standing.
And I get a second attack,
Yep,
right? I saw
yep.
a second attack, yeah.
That hits.
Okay,
Deals
that'd be my
damage.
turn.
And that is your turn. Destin.
Quick question: are these things like positioned over an edge?
Yeah,
a ledge?
that's a bottomless pit. Maybe not exactly
Okay,
bottomless.
I'm gonna move
but
up here, and I want to shove the spider into the pit.
Alright, I forget what shove is. Shove is,
It's opposed athletics, or it can use acrobatics to try to dodge away.
it's gonna use acrobatics to try to dodge, and it's just a save or is it a check?
It's a check.
It's an ability.
And I'm obviously using it to push it 5 feet, which would throw it off the edge.
Alright.
And this counts as one of my 2 attacks.
Yep.
So that's an 8, so it doesn't land. So being unsuccessful, this thing dodging away, I'm just gonna punch it.
Alright. So
Just
it
gonna
kind of like
punch the
hops
thing.
sideways, and you miss with your first arm, and you swing back with your Thunder Gauntlet from your other arm.
Yep.
You drill this fucking thing, and it almost jumps like into your attack, so it catches it right in the jaw. Is that
Nice.
your turn?
That is my turn.
JD or Axel.
Alright, I'm going to...
There's probably an option to let me sort them by action, but I think I'm just going to add like BA and A to every one of the spells you guys have at the end of their names, and then you'll know.
Please don't do anything to mine.
Well, that's kind of what I have to... It's the only one I can get to, right?
Yeah, you can hit him from here.
The one I'm targeting is the one he doesn't want me to hit.
No, you can hit. No, he's talking about the bar, right? You're not talking about the creature.
What?
Alex.
Alex?
Yeah, just I don't want you doing anything on my sheet.
Yeah, that's what he was talking about. So you can attack that. He wasn't talking about you, dude. You can hit the one right in front of you if you want. Remember, you can move that giant bar too to make it easier for you to see stuff. You can just click and drag and put it at like the bottom of the screen. Oh, you weren't here when I explained it. All right, JD. You see the new combat bar, right? The thing that says like inventory, spells, and all that shit?
Yeah.
If you mouse over inventory where it says weapon, that's your hammer. Just click on that and it will ask you for a target. And if you're targeting it, there you go. We had to use a new one because the Argon combat tractors give me all sorts of bugs. Once it gets updated, I'll switch it back. That hits. As it goes flying off into the pit. Is that the end of your turn? Is there anything else you wish to do?
Yeah, that's the end of my turn.
This thing's going to run up and immediately strike at you with its bite. Missing on its... Does it got multi-attack? I don't remember. No, it does not. And that's going to be his turn. This other one's going to run up and do the same thing, but it's going to climb around the ledge and get over here so that it can get advantage because it has the ability to run on stuff. Fucking Christ. And that's the end of his turn. Kane, you're up.
Alrighty.
They must be daddy long legs that can't bite humans.
I'm not a human though.
Looky,
Well, bigger things.
looky here, you scary fuckers. Let's see. What? Where's the... Oh, it's this thing now.
Hey, you don't have an excuse. I explained it to you there.
Yeah, I know.
Again, I apologize, but the bugs were causing so many weird issues.
Shit, it doesn't give the descriptions though.
What are you trying to do? No, if you want a description, click on it. Left click on it, and it'll open up the page for you.
Oh, okay, cool.
That was my bad, I forgot to tell you. So if you want to check to see if something is a bonus action or not, you can click on it and it will tell you.
Okay. So I'm gonna do this. Wait, what?
Oh, you mean right click?
Yeah, right click. And it will open up what it is. As long as I have built it correctly, you'll know what it is.
Yeah, it came up for me. That seems to be working.
Let's see.
You are not in range for Spirit Shout to affect him from the AoE, but the attack can affect him, I believe, right?
I believe so. I think it's within 10 feet, isn't it?
Yeah, my bad. Yeah, you're good. It should automate anyway. There we go. I was waiting for that to happen.
Alright, and then... What is my...
Under inventory, weapons, Sins of the Father.
Yeah. I'm trying to think. Where does it say the range?
It's 10.
10? Okay.
It's 10. Yeah, I was just waiting for that to pop up. That's the AoE. It's 10.
Now, Zon, if you could just, like, duck a little bit.
If you hit a 1, you will be hitting Zon, just warning you. You whiff. You have Thirsting Blade, so you do have a second attack.
Alrighty. Keep your head down still. I'm not quite done yet.
Zon's dodging it like he's in an anime. He's like, that hits. Dude, he rolled a 1 for damage, but because of the bonus from the spell, it did 17 damage.
That's kind of insane.
No, actually, it says he rolled 2 7s. If you actually open up the dice, I don't know what was up with the visual, but
how do you open the dice? Or
if you mouse
show the
over
dice?
it and click on the little gap between all the buttons, mouse over the 17.
Oh yeah, it says 1d8, 7 slashing, 7 cold, and then.
Oh no, he didn't roll. He
Plus
didn't roll
3.
7s. He has a +6 to his modifier. So 1 was 7. There you go. Anyway, is that your turn?
Yeah.
Raven.
Alright, Raven's gonna keep moving forward. Well, what am I dark vision eyes see?
I will open another light for you up to here.
What was the other passage I passed like a dead end?
Yeah, that's
Or
a dead
was
end. That's a dead end.
That
You see standing here, running out of this cave, another one of these things, and they're running towards the group.
Is there what's going on under the bridge? Is there more terrain that goes that way, or is that
The path down there is blocked off, but that's like the very bottom where the new shaft is being built.
okay, the new shaft? So that's presumably where the cave-in probably happened.
Could be. I'm not going to say you know for sure.
Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and try and sidestep that.
All right, as you get up this close, give me a perception check.
I am giving you a perception check.
You hear screaming coming from behind where that spider is. Like, help! Help!
What would it take to try and get past the spider?
You'd have to roll a very good roll to not touch him, because you are
Good
invisible
roll
and
of
you're
what?
near him.
What would I be rolling?
Stealth, I'm gonna say. and then athletics to see if you can walk by. Not yeah. I guess you're not really jumping, but athletics to walk by him, but stealth to make sure he doesn't notice you while you're walking by him. But I believe that gives you advantage and shit to your stealth anyway, being invisible.
Could I hold my action to move forwards once the spider is past?
Yeah.
Or would I need?
Well, you already used.
That,
yeah, you could hold your action to do a dash action after he moves by, if you want to do that.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking.
Yeah, that's fine.
Right, and that's gonna be my turn because I cannot cast spells or attack without breaking invisibility.
Malcolm, panicking, looking at your hands like, oh god, what have I done?
I whiffed twice, and I don't know what to do now.
If you miss 5 times in a row, you kill yourself, and that's the end of that character.
There's nothing I can really do right now.
You can fire at him again.
Won't I hit like everybody in the way?
No, I don't know
okay,
that, dude. You're. I don't pretend that these adventurers don't know how to fire the weapon they use. Like that.
I'm not talking about that. I don't know how if the other adventurers know how to get out of the way.
I let him whip through. You can attempt to fire through. Dude.
All right. Heads up, everybody! I'm gonna get this spider.
It's down more like.
Okay, just for reference, Bazinga.
Yeah.
Each tile is 5 feet. People are not 5 feet wide.
I don't know. Have you met Lizzo?
I'm 5 feet wide.
Go ahead and fire your shot.
What was I doing?
Something stupid, probably.
You hit.
Yes.
As this one gets blown off. You turn your gun to fire at the next one. You hit that one too.
Boom shakalaka.
Boom, shalak, lock, boom. Is that your turn?
It's my turn.
Zahn, you're up.
Okay. So let's move you down. Okay. I'll move over to here. Well,
I'm gonna ask you for a athletics check to see if you stumble or not as you walk by, because there's a small ledge right there.
okay.
Yep. You make it. I'll tell you right now, if he rolled a 1, you guys are RPing for another hour, and I'm setting up a dungeon where you have to climb down to the bottom of this pit and try to find Zahn if he survives the fall.
Well, there are ways we can respond to that.
Yeah, like JD going, whatever, and letting him fall.
That's what I did.
Dude, Nate loves wasting one of his most valuable items now. What are you gonna do if you have none of those left and there's a boss in here, dude? Attack.
Good point.
Good point. Fuck you.
Like,
oh my god, you failure!
With advantage, you miss.
yeah. Oh man, that's terrible.
Zahn's mind is occupied because he smells blood in the air. Crit. When you roll damage, make sure you click the critical hit one.
I know.
There you go.
Alright, now it is my turn.
It's fucking mind-boggling to me how he manages to miss all the time. Destin. Also, he wanted to play a druid warrior with magic. Almost never cast
I make this attack normal, right?
Yep. Actually, you have advantage because he's right there. You want to roll another 20 just to see if you get crit or not?
I mean, it's a 19 to hit. I don't think I'm gonna beat that.
You could have got a crit. But, all right, that you get your. But I don't. Do you get second attack?
Yes, I do,
Yes,
because
you
I'm
do.
an armorer.
Yep.
Okay, so with advantage?
Yep.
Okay.
You got this one pinned. Destin's like, sir, this is how you hit them. He slams.
Destin just punches it. Destin just punches it twice into the wall. And then I'm going to take my my movement. Okay. Real quick, I want to be very specific about this. Can I move slowly by Zahn to make sure I'm keeping myself safe?
You can actually move this way by him to be.
All right,
safe.
yeah,
So
I'll
say
move that way.
10
That's
that
my
way.
first 10, and then 20 more to get over here.
Alright.
And I want to be up against the wall so that way there's enough space for anyone to run by who needs to.
Okay. All right. That works for me.
And that's the end of my turn.
New deep spire comes rushing. Comes rushing out of this
that's-
cave.
Triggers my held action.
And all right, give me a second. He's going to do the attack, and then we'll do your movement.
Sounds good.
And he leaps at Destin, and badly misses. Note to self: triple all mobs. They are not strong enough.
Note to self: stop attacking Destin. He has a high armor class.
Yeah, but they're also rolling so bad. Dude. Like, look
All
at
right,
how
and
bad
before you start with Axel's turn,
well, I'm gonna do what's his name?
Raven's held action.
So Raven, you are now free to move in there. What are you doing?
I'm gonna move on top of that pile of bones.
Alright.
That's as far as I can see, and I think that's kind of the extent of a held action.
All right, let me
Who's got it to the right there?
and a second. I'll turn on the lights. All right. So you come running in, and you hear the sounds coming from your left, but you also hear the sound of like breaking bone and sinew ripping coming from the right.
All right. Well, I'm gonna have to react to that on my next turn.
Is it all right? JD, you are up.
Wait, where am I?
And this checks up. All right. So Spirit Shout stays up for a while. You're right here.
Yeah, there's also a button on the left-hand side. The fourth one down is Find My Token. And if you click that, it snaps to put your token in the middle of the screen.
Oh, I was. Okay.
Find my token.
Good to know.
I allow you to just squeeze right by him too by going down the other side. As you run up, you see Destin being attacked by another one of these spiders. Poorly, but being attacked. That hits. For good damage. Anything else you wish to do?
I don't think anybody needs healing, right?
No. I gotta remember to
Yeah,
set that
okay.
in the fucking thing so that it always stays on, because I keep forgetting to do it. Kane, you're up.
Oh, alrighty. Does the thing move when I move?
Yes, I believe so. It's an aura. We'll
Alright.
find out when you move. So try moving.
Alright, I'm moving. Oh, I'm targeting. That's what I'm doing. 1 second. There we go.
If you just click and hold down, yeah, that's the easiest way to do it. You run up, and you also see the spider squaring off like a heroic spider.
I imagine it's like lifting the two front legs like spiders do.
No, it's powerlifting both of them. It's like,
Oh shit. Well, that's not ideal.
he's trying to be a hero.
Let's see.
And Bit 2 is unable to get through my shield.
Let me just read some about myself real quick. Alright, just might as well.
That hits.
Alright, and then I get the second one, right?
Yep. as this thing cripples down onto like one leg.
Oh, I will defend my home.
Is that your turn?
Yeah.
All right, as we get up to the start of Raven's turn, these guys are going to come into initiative, Raven, and they're both going to roll to see if they notice you. So first we're going to roll.
Oh, they're about to notice me, all right.
All right. Yeah, but if they notice you and any of them are above you, they will be taking the turn before you.
That sounds good to me.
All right, so where's perception? Number 1. That one has no fucking clue where you are. Like, it's too busy just fucking eating to notice that you're there. That one does not notice you're there. So your turn is still up. Do what you wish to do.
So you say they're eating the guy. How bad is it? Is he still alive?
You can't really see from here, but you're not hearing any sounds from him anymore. Or at all. Just the sounds of breaking bones and sinew, Taryn.
Okay. I am going to... actually, while I'm invisible, I'm going to fire off my attack, so I get advantage on that.
Yep.
So let's see, if I do this, so I have it targeted, I do this, with advantage. Barely hit, bam. Alright, so, as I attack, my invisibility drops. How do I make it drop?
I will handle that. Just go like this. That, and you will mysteriously reappear.
Okay, as I reappear, I quickly gesture to the guy on my left. Get outside! There's people that will help!
I can't! He's trapped under the rocks!
Ah, damn it! Hold on, I gotta clear out these spiders. And I am going to spend how many is it? 2 sorcery points to quick cast. What's it called? Triple tap magic missile.
All right.
At level 1. So now let's see. I do want to split them so that.
Okay, so this is what you do. You're splitting them 2 and 2, right?
2 and 1, I think, right?
2 and 1. All right.
I think...
So you're gonna fire it one at a time. So fire target him, and then do one that fires 1 or 2 dice. I'm not sure what I have on your list.
So if
I set up a whole bunch of different things. All right, so you can do the 2d12 plus 2d4 plus 2. So fire the first one as a 2d4 plus 2 at 1. All right.
This one's gonna get 1 bullet.
Okay.
So.
Now fire a second shot. Make sure you're not consuming your spell slot where it says spell slot, and then fire the 2d4 plus 2.
And presumably the rest of the gang can hear all the gunfire coming from this little alcove.
Yep.
And then I'm gonna move up over here and assess the situation. What's going on here?
Did you used multi-attack, right? And then you used your spell?
I used my action to attack and then a quick cast.
So you have no actions left to use like a perception or anything to figure out what's going on. You just see a guy laying down and there's a rock on him, but you don't know much other than that.
All right.
It's not a big rock that's on him, but it's on his leg and he can't. That's all you really know right now.
All right.
That's your turn?
Yep, that's my turn.
Milk 'em!
Malcolm?
Milk 'em.
What's he milking?
Milking it. He's milking.
It's what he does, dude. It's what he does. You're using Font of Magic?
Yeah, that was Raven. I'm just using my
yeah, that's what I mean.
Quick cast.
Alright.
How many feet can I move?
30, I believe, or what? I'm not sure what.
Oh, is it when it turns yellow you can't?
Yeah.
Okay.
Actually, when it turns yellow, what it's telling you is that you're using your action to increase your movement speed, so you can move further if you want. And red means you have nothing left to give.
Nothing but your blood, sweat, and tears.
Eat this, stupid spider. You hear?
Alright, so as you
Or
run
not.
up, right, so you fire, but as you run up, you hear the cave-in get worse in the back, and you see behind Zahn, rocks come tumbling down, blocking your way back over here.
Whoa! How'd you do that?
Alright, you may take your second shot. I'm not kidding, dude. You might have a confidence problem for a while, dude. You might have to have a Becca conversation to fix it.
I need to see my woman.
Yeah. Because you're fucked up right now, dude. You're hanging in there, so you're going back and forth on it, dude. As this one blows to pieces. Avenge me! If you want a real good laugh, if you mouse over the spiders up top, Raven, you'll find that they're called deeper spiders instead of deep spiders. Because they're a little bit stronger than the other ones.
I don't know what you mean by mouse over them.
Oh, okay.
There we go. Okay.
Their names are different. They're deeper spiders.
The next ones will be deepest spiders.
Deepest.
All right, Zahn, you're up as you see these rocks come crushing down behind you.
Okay. I'm first going to obviously move up. That's as far as I can move, right? I think.
Your movement might be a little higher than others. Where'd you go?
You moved 20, so you at least have 10, if not more. I thought.
Your movement is 45, dude. And if you moved, yeah, so you got a few more. Like I said, Nate, you see the bar? Watch. Can you see that?
Yeah.
You see how it's yellow now?
Yeah.
That's the game telling you that if you want to move another 25 feet, you'll be using your action to do it. So when it's green, that's your base movement.
Okay.
And then once you hit red, you cannot move any further.
Yeah.
All right. So you got to there. Is there anything else you're doing?
I don't. Well, shoot. There's no traps in here. Is there any potential?
Other than the rocks that are collapsing in different spots, you don't see anything.
I guess for now that'll be my turn then, because I can't do anything.
All right. So as you keep running up, you hear a noise coming from here. Much louder sound, but you do not know where it's coming from. Who's next? Destin.
Alright, I'm gonna run up to here. And I heard the sound coming from up here, like the sound of the gunshots and whatnot.
Yeah, but it's echoing, so you're not exactly sure which one of those rings.
Alright, so I'm going to use a dash action.
Yep.
To double my speed. So 10. Alright, so I just got up to here.
Yep.
So I'm going to move up to here as my last two, and then I'm going to use my... Okay, what is it? I'm going to use my defensive field.
Nice.
And that's going to be the end of my turn.
Alright. Again, you hear this loud noise, except this time, Zahn, you see something odd pop up out in front of you. As you see this giant spider arm latch onto the ledge. See another one
Shit.
latch onto the ledge. Down by you guys, you see two more. and popping up over the ledge here. This massive fucking creature. I want to make sure I have everything set. Alright. Come climbing up, getting up right on the edge, and it pulls itself up, but it can't really support its weight fully on the ledge, so it's kind of like partially on the ledge with the legs hanging, holding it up there. As you see this massive creature come climbing over.
I'm glad that you told me that names are important, because, oh boy, that's quite the name there.
Deep
Leg.
Mama?
Leg.
Deep Mama leg. Fuck you, alright?
No, it's
You want to
the
criticize
other
the
ones.
Deep Mama, you son of a bitch?
I'm looking at the other ones that say leg. Leg.
Dude, I'm gonna fuck you
And
up.
I'm not laughing in like a bad way. That's funny.
Wait, there we go. It was supposed to start its music, but because the combat was already going, it didn't. Alright. So, where are we? We are on... Destin, you just went, right?
Yeah, I just took my turn.
Alright. So this deep spider is going to attack at Destin because he can't attack anyone else. Knowing that he can't hit anything, Destin played it smart. But you are facing the deeper spider, which has a +4 to its attack, and still misses!
Yeah, I have 18 AC.
This guy gets it.
As this giant spider climbs up, sees its prey. Let me make sure I know what I'm doing here, because... Alright. It's going to,
Holy crap, that got really loud.
I'm sorry, did I make it threatening? Because it was supposed
Well, no, it just got louder than I couldn't hear anybody.
It's going to slide a little bit forward because it can't get too far because of the positioning of the map. Alright? But it is in range, and it's going to take a bite at you with its spit mist attack. Mist spit. That hits what I got. Target 1. So let me roll it again. Oh, because I was waiting for you to do something, that's why. Alright, so that hits.
What? Okay.
It's rolling its damage. That's 10 poison damage to you. I'll make sure it doesn't do anything else with that. It does have a multi-attack, mind you. Alright. So after it blasts you with it, it's going to use its poison spray as its follow-up attack. Because its multi-attack allows it to use its two, what do you call it, mist spits, or poison, I believe, spray, or was it poison spray? Right, yeah. So it's going to also use its poison spray.
Say it, don't spray it.
It won't. Dude, don't talk shit, because it's about to spray on everybody over here. Alright, let me go ahead and delete the people that don't deserve to get hit, which is all of them. As this poison sprays out, one of its legs is going to get hit. It's not supposed to. I have to refill that guy's health. Alright, everybody in that circle needs to make a saving throw. JD and Zahn, chat window saving throw.
Oh, yeah.
Nice saves. Nice saves. Nice saves, fuckers. Okay, now. And your constitution. Alright, you survived that. I have to check one out. I don't know why. I don't know what happened, but it just it blinded itself somehow.
Maybe because it hit its own leg.
No, I think the effect is just set up wrong because it's not. It's only supposed to work if Oh, yep, the leg got blinded. Because you're right, because I targeted the wrong leg. The leg is not supposed to take damage or be blinded. Alright. And that's going to be the Deep Spider's turn. I'm going to start setting everybody's things so people can see everybody's stuff. JD, it's your turn. Let me get the health bars set up so everybody can see what's going on. And then last thing I'm doing tonight before we stop is making absolutely sure that this stuff never shuts off again. Because I'm fucking tired of it. It was a good save for you guys, because everybody being blinded would have been a bad thing. Alright, JD, go ahead and take your turn. What are you doing?
Can I hit the spider from here?
Yeah, I'll move him in range because it's just his awkward size, but you can hit the spider here, or you can hit his leg, too. And
There was a sheep.
Either way, as I said before, you gotta listen to my direction. The legs are what's keeping it up. So you choose what you wish to do. I'll move the big spider close enough so you can hit it if you wish. Maybe I'm gonna de-size this fucking thing. Let me descale this fucker a little bit. There we go. That hits. You hit this thing, and your weapon kind of ting, and it barely looks like it leaves a scratch at all on this massive thing. This thing is like the size of a goddamn, like, 4 Ford trucks molded into one.
With my bonus action, I yell out to tell him to sweep the leg.
Nobody in the group understands that reference, but they get what you mean. Is that your turn?
Oh, come on now. Okay, now I know what I'm doing.
Because you don't know what Karate Kid is, fuckface.
Of course I do.
I know.
Everyone knows what
is.
sweeping the leg
Why-
is. It's
why
not.
is
It
this
doesn't have any
initiative-
specific reference.
I don't know why, but it's telling me to re-roll JD's initiative for some reason. Put him right back in the same spot, so whatever. So after JD is King.
I had purple text come up in my chat window, and it disappeared like halfway through reading it. I don't know what that was about.
Me neither. That's odd. All right. This leg is going to lift up, and it's going to crash down, trying to impale you, Zod.
Okay.
It does not have an attack roll, mind you. It's just a saving throw. You pass the save. It stabs down at you and does not impale you. And you take no damage from it. As it stabs down, it kind of misses you. Who's up? Another leg. Alright, this second leg is going to target you. JD, and it's going to do the same thing. It's going to attempt saving throw. It's going to attempt to impale you to the ground. All saving throws will be in chat.
Stop right there.
Axel,
What's up?
saving throw in chat. Alright, you dodge that impale as it slams into the ground. Next one's going to attempt to impale the target it can hit, which is Malcolm. Saving throw. It's gonna come up in a second. There you go. Malcolm. Remember, you'll get a weird sound. It was like bling to let you know. Alright. You have been impaled as it stabs into the ground, trapping you down. You are restrained. What was that 20 for?
I don't know. It said Constitution saving.
Oh yeah,
throw.
that's your concentration to see if you keep your shield up, which you do. Kane, you're up.
Alrighty. So I'm gonna target one of these legs. And give it the old razzle dazzle.
I should warn you guys, you should definitely be going all out on this shit. Do not hold back. At all. That hits.
Alright. Then
This is my first attempt at making difficult fights in this campaign.
I guess I'll just do the same one then. So that's it.
This deep spider is going to bite at you. Then it's going to kill himself out of anger. Raven, you're up.
Okay. How much of what's going outside do I hear like the strange noises.
Yeah,
I'm
you
guessing.
hear the rumbling and shit, and you know something's up because that noise
Okay.
is too loud for it to be a normal situation.
I want to assess this guy. Is he stable? The guy that's pinned.
You can take a bonus action to take a look and see. Medicine to see what kind of damage he has.
Not making me roll. I mean, I think you're making me roll wisdom and not strength.
Well, you're not lifting anything. You're just checking medicine. You see that it's just the rock has crushed his leg. He's not bleeding by the looks of it, but they can't get him out from under the rock.
Yeah. Alright, something's weird is going on here. I think you're safest in here for now, so just keep an eye on him. And I'm gonna walk up here, and I see a leg.
It's huge. It's kind of
I just
it's trying to stab Zahn.
Whoa. You must be Mama. You know what, Destin, something weird is going on out there. Let me help you out over here first, though. I'm gonna okay, so that was my bonus action. I should be able to handle this. Yeah. All right. Let's start upcasting. So, I'm gonna cast triple tap at level 2. So consume spell slot. 2 go to this one. And 2 go to the other one.
You hear the one you hit go, Sir, we're taking heavy fire.
Turn on the jamming equipment. Don't let them call for reinforcements.
They already called for reinforcements. She's here. Is that your turn?
Yeah, I think I'd rather stay inside this little cave here and not go out there where people are getting impaled by Mama.
This leg disappears off the map for a second and comes slamming back up over here. You see the Mama Spider kind of get unstable for a second and stable back up. And then this thing's going to try to impale Zahn again. Saving throw coming. You avoid it as it slams itself into the ground. It's the end of its turn. Malcolm, you are up. And remember, man, you are the power in this fucking group.
You're trying to give me confidence or something?
No, I'm trying to tell you guys, you have to go all out, and I don't want people to forget that you are a fucking paladin. Use those fucking smites, bro. Divine, whatever, just fucking pump the damage, because you need it. I'm telling you this because you will die if you guys do not kill these fucking things. This bitch is no joke. I can already tell that you'll be in trouble because what she just hit you guys with is not her big move. It's one of her moves.
So, Bazinga, the way that your smites work, when you land an attack, you can choose to smite on it to do more damage.
Yeah, I'm just looking at what they are.
The biggest damage one that just straight up fucks stuff up, that is your divine smite. It's also known as divine words under your thing. So you would do your regular attack, I believe. Let me take a look at your character real quick, because you never use these, and I want you to get used to using them. So let me double check this shit. Oh, no, you would just use that. So if you want to use that, you want to use Divine Smite, pick a target and cast it.
I don't see a divine smite.
You got to scroll up. Go into spells, and then hit, and then go up and scroll. It's up top, divine words.
Yeah, I have divine words, yes.
Yeah, click on that. Pick your target. You can't hit her from here.
Oh, I can't shoot her?
Oh,
It's
you're
gotta
gonna
be
shoot
a-
her? Oh, yeah, you
Well-
can do that. All right, you can do that.
I have no idea what's going on. You can't... What?
I'm gonna... You can. I forgot that you're not melee. But I'm
Yeah,
going
yeah,
to be
yeah.
fair and remember that I said earlier when JD hit her that it did literally nothing to her.
Mm-hmm.
So remember
And then I
that.
said sweep the leg.
Well, I was gonna shoot the leg, but...
Yeah, you can shoot the leg. When you
Alright.
shoot the leg, it will do all the stuff with... You missed the first shot.
Yeah, because I'm at disadvantage.
Yeah, you're going to be at disadvantage because you're restrained.
Ah.
At the end of your turn, you'll get a chance to roll your way out of restraint. Yes, I believe that's how restraint works. Yeah. In this case, because you're impaled, you're going to roll a strength saving throw for me.
Normal or disadvantage?
Normal, because you're not restrained. Doesn't do that. It blocks all the other stuff. All right. So you manage to rip this leg out of your chest and pull the restraint and free you from the restraint. Make sure I'm on you, so you are no longer restrained by the spider leg. Is that your turn?
Yep.
All right, you're up, Tom. Are you asleep, Nate? I see your camera. You're not even looking at the screen. You're not gonna play lead, brah.
No, I was looking at my spells, like, what's the best thing to do in this scenario? Like, on the thing.
I don't want to teach you how to play, dude, but you've got some good fucking spells.
Yeah. Alright. Anyway, so... I'm gonna first go sleep. I should target myself to that. So, we're gonna deal with this like arachnophobia. I'm gonna bring fire into it.
Hey, that's my job.
Yeah. I gotta tell you, JD. It must feel real good when people literally ignore you.
Yeah, that's how I prefer.
Go ahead and do your attack, dude.
Why do I have nothing that came up on my screen? I have no prompt or anything.
Because you didn't use the spell.
I clicked on.
Because I can use it right now.
Is on target. Is on 10 feet away. Oh,
You're not in range.
I thought I was close enough. Well, I'm assuming she's bigger, I think, than she actually is. That's why.
Yeah.
I think that's
They don't
why.
opportunity strike, they just try to impale. Alright, now you can do it.
Yeah.
That hits. She is now burning, but again, it is if it has little to no effect at all.
Little to no effect. What the fuck?
Is that the end of your turn? Well, it has to be the end
Oh
of
my
your
god! Jesus Christ.
Yeah, why do you think I said ignored? Like, the clues are shining and people are ignoring this. You cannot kill this bitch. Destin, you're up.
As I said, Raven, I can handle this. Go out and help them.
Go out there and
And,
teach them the ways of video games.
Yeah, you
Still
get,
fucking
Okay,
hits.
that's
are you guys hearing this and not seeing a Zelda game? Like,
for max damage. And then I'm going to hit the other one. That's a crit. And that's 14 damage, and that just, like, smites that one down to the ground.
That one
So I just pummel these
explodes.
two spiders.
That one
I just, like,
literally-
splat that one like it's a normal size spider.
The other one literally reacts like, huh? How am I still
Alright, and that's-
alive?
That's the end of my turn.
Oh, Deep Mama's gonna teach a lesson about fucking paying attention to descriptions. Deep Mama's gonna cast Poison Breath.
if this is true, it is immensely ironic that I am the only one paying.
Let me move this out of the way real quick so I can de-target so they're not targeting themselves. There we go. Here comes the damage. I need saving throws from all three of you. 4d8 on fail. We have our first fail with Malcolm. I don't know why. God damn it. It targeted all the other ones. They're all going to have their health fixed by whatever damage is rolled.
No.
Actually, I think I set them all on poison, so immune to poison, so we won't have to worry about it. There we go. As you guys are grossly nuked by that attack. It is starting to become apparent that you cannot fight this thing. As it
Nate, let's hit it with fire.
as it stabilizes its legs again, trying to keep its position on the ledge.
Yeah,
I
with
got a hint
yeah, we got but yeah.
like a while ago.
It might be a little too late for you to get the fucking hint.
What have I been doing? Exactly what did you put the hint down for?
Let me make sure she took her 2 fire damage, even though it don't matter, because she's got fucking health up the ass. JD, it is now your turn. As you see your entire group washed by this acid breath, this poison breath.
So we're supposed to be taking out the legs,
Well, it
or
looks
like,
but you're also getting very close to dead, all of you. So remember your healing spells. I know everybody's still new to D&D.
oh, that sounds great actually. I love the smell of death in the morning.
I'm gonna move stuff back just out of your way, so in case you want to cast a spell, and if you're telling me you're gonna attack, I'll move them in.
We're kind of spread out, so...
You do have a spell called Mass Healing Word that can hit multiple targets in a range of up to like 30 feet or something. Oh, people you can see. So you could probably get everybody in the group except for the people in the caves if you wanted to use that. And if you want to target multiple people, you hold shift and then click on them. And you should be able to get everybody. You can get yourself and Kane too. The Kane's the one with all the weird shit flying around. Right, then roll it and it should work. That's a big heal! Let's go!
It did something about not having permission for host system or something.
Yeah, don't worry about that. It still got the heal off. You rolled a 4,
right,
which is the max you could have rolled, plus your modifier, plus 2 from your thingy, your little bonus dude. 11 is literally the best you can get from that spell. It's an excellent heal. And that was your bonus action, so you still have your action. So let me move the legs
that
back.
was... Okay.
Yeah. Healing Word is a bonus action. Mass Healing Word is a bonus action too. So you can still do an attack if you wish.
I wanted to ask you about my shield.
Okay, so the way...
I'm not really sure what it does, to be honest.
The way your shield works... Let me take a look at the shield. Is that it's a reaction. When an ally within 5 feet of you is attacked, you can choose to use it, and it will increase their AC plus your modifier plus 1. So in other words, the next time one of these legs... Right now you can't use it because nobody's been doing attacks. These creatures don't attack. But when something attacks, say, Malcolm, you can use the spell to increase his armor by 4, making it harder for it to hit. But for now, what you could do is you could use the cannon, your steam cannon, to do like fire damage. It's 3d6 fire damage to one of these legs if you wanted to. That's one of your steam.
And that's an attack action, right?
Yeah, that's an action. So let me look at your list. It would be under features. So scroll, mouse over features and look for the one that says Steam Cannon. Next to Channel Divinity Turn Undead, there's one that says the Steam Cannon attack move. It's an AoE too, so it will hit multiple targets. So it's going to ask you to target stuff, and then hold shift and target multiple targets. There you go. And then roll the attack roll. And you whip out this like shield, you put it in front of you, and you pull this trigger, and the cannon blows out the front of it. It's going to say place measured template. There you go. I'll fix the damage so it doesn't hurt you. So roll the damage. Alright. I'm going to do the saving throws.
What are the saving throws for?
Because it's like a spell. If they succeed, they'll take half damage. If they don't, they take full. I'm going to roll yours too, but I'm going to give you back the health because you hit yourself with it. You don't actually have to hit yourself. So I'm just going to plus the 5 on your character. So you did 11 damage to everything. And again, the mama doesn't look like it took any damage, but both the legs took a pretty good chunk of damage there.
Well, the person used it, so...
Yeah, you'll get used to the stuff, dude. There's a lot of stuff built into these characters, and you guys never use them, so I'm trying to get you guys to use them, because then you'll get used to it. Alright, so that's your turn?
Yep.
Alright. This leg's gonna readjust again. What's up?
Nothing. I was right clicking on something to see what it does, and it just showed it on the screen.
Yeah, if you need help, I'll tell you. This thing's going to attempt to impale you again, Zon. Mind you, I've only moved her because she keeps, like, causing aiming issues. Saving throw in chat, Zon.
Yeah, I got it. Oh.
You fail as it restrains you to the ground as you are impaled down on the ground. We'll put her back here for now. Go back to the combat because we're not supposed to be hearing grizzly fucking hills. All of a sudden you get a serene feel. And then bam, you get jabbed in the head with another foot. Right. Same thing, this guy's gonna try to impale JD. Saving throws in chat. Avoid it. This other leg is going to again try to impale JD because it's the only one. Actually, he can reach Bazinga, so he's going to do it to Bazinga instead. Malcolm, roll in chat. All right, so it goes to hit you, and as you do, you whip your gun up, fire a shot at it, Bazinga, because you got a crit save on that.
Motherfucker!
Your confidence, you're like, I did it! And then you fail and go, no, I did it!
Oh my god.
Oh my god, how many
You fail
rounds?
so bad that the recoil of the gun knocks you out of the path of the claw.
Alright, Kane, you're up.
Alrighty.
Everybody around you is looking kind of rough. One of the legs looks like it's about to fall apart, though.
Let's see. Let me take a look. See. Alright. So I'm just gonna.
My streams are terrible.
What happened?
I forgot to turn on the thing that moves the screen whenever people take their turn. So the fucking screen will be where it needs to be. So it's just kind of sitting there and barely catching the fight. Alright, what did you do, Did you miss an attack?
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm gonna have another one.
And you gotta move and attack again?
Yeah.
Did you remember you are a warlock, right?
Yeah.
Oh, that's right. You don't have any spells left.
What? Yeah, I do.
Oh, you have one left, but the only good spell you have is Spirit Shroud. Alright, that hits.
And also, Spirit Shroud only really works with normal attacks, not like spell attack.
Yeah. No, you're doing the right thing, dude. You're pumping out a lot of damage to single targets. Take it, that's your turn.
Yeah.
The spider is in a panic. It's gonna try to run away, so you're getting a free attack on it, dude. Destin. It's technically not running, it's hobbling. With what
It's dead, for sure.
Oh, good catch there, Destin.
Val, you're up. Fuck, Raven, you're up. I'm getting better at names.
You are. Alright, what's going on? What the fuck is going on out here?
Hey guys, oh shit!
Okay, this might make things worse. But desperate times, desperate measures. you know what? I didn't think I'd be using this on a mindless creature to begin with. I had a whole thing prepared and whatnot, but I guess prepare to feel the fury of the ancients. And I am going to show you what real what a real pyromaniac.
It's gonna
I was gonna
automatically
say
when you drop the thing. There you go. All right.
Oh!
All right, let me roll these rolls. All right, when we get done with these rolls, I want you to RP what you do when you're setting this thing up, because you're pulling out something no one else has ever seen, dude.
Yeah, alright.
Alright, you nuke one leg, and as you do, you hear a roar, and you see the spider kind of like tilt. And it starts to slowly lose its focus and its grip, but it grabs back on with the other 3 legs, and it's still hanging in there. But you did manage to nuke one of the legs completely off its body.
Yeah, as Raven, he tosses a thing up into the air that sort of starts hovering above him, and then he points his rifle at the spider's body, and the little drone that he threw up flies into the spider and just explodes in an inferno, unlike anything you've seen before.
Destin, do you want to do any sort of like investigating of the drone as it flies by into the thing? Oh, you can't see it. Poor Destin can't see the technology being used.
First of all, I can't see the technology being used, and I don't have a reaction available.
Oh, you'll get to see it again. Is that your turn, by the way?
So that did I retroactively say I recast that?
Yeah, sure. I'll let that.
Thanks.
Things are getting hairy out here anyway. If she gets another breath off, people are going down. So.
Yeah. So that was a quickened spell. So Raven did that, but faster.
Yep.
And then he is going to go ahead and let's see. Try and hit. Try and hit this one with some good old ammunition.
Hit. That one looks like it's on a death's door.
Oh, and does the mine look like it's collapsing any faster from the massive explosion that just happened?
You can't see where the sound's coming from. The collapsing's down bottom.
Oh, okay. Ooh, alright. And then, let's see, how much move do I still have left? Because, plenty. Alright, you know what? Raven is gonna survey the battle once more, and he's gonna run back.
Alright. This leg here is gonna once again try to impala Zahn. Even though you're already impaled, they're just gonna keep stabbing at you. That's what they do, saving throw.
No.
You get impaled, restrained double time with -2. You are now restrained twice. So it's going to require 2 strength rolls to break free. And that's going to be its turn. They have him pinned. Malcolm, you're up. You see Zahn on the ground, and like one is stabbing through his shoulder, and the other is stabbing through his hand, so he can't move his fucking sword.
Jeez. I'm coming, Zahn. I just gotta get rid of this. So I'm gonna first shoot the leg.
You're the best around.
Son of a bitch! I can't even get my freaking smite. Let's try again. Oh, so upset and miserable.
I love it because it's like drum dice but designed into the character. Oh my god, is that your turn, my friend?
I'm gonna... Yeah.
Alright, Zahn.
So strength.
At the end of your turn to break free, you use it.
Oh yeah, I can't do anything else though. Could I? No.
You can still attack. Like, that was just RP stuff. You can still do stuff, you just can't move, and it's at disadvantage when you do certain stuff. But if you were to say cast, like, Ice Bloom, which is a spell, it won't be at disadvantage because you're not attacking.
Yeah.
And there's no advantage or disadvantage to that. It's just them rolling to try to avoid it. You could probably hit both legs beneath you with it, too, if you would have fired down this way. Just remember, hold shift and scroll to change the way it's pointing.
Oh, yeah.
And if you point it down...
Oh, yeah, I can hit the one below it. Yeah, you're right.
If you... yeah, there you go. Alright, they're gonna do their saving throws. Truth be told, even if they fail, I think they're still gonna die. To succeed or fail, because, yeah... Alright, so you blast this ice out of your hand that's trapped. You kind of, like, lift up the sword and fire this sheet of ice, and as you hit them, they start to freeze in place. And kind of... And then the tunnel rumbles one more time, and they shatter. As the spider whips sideways and is hanging with one arm holding it up, it starts to pull itself up and kind of grip the side so it can still see over and attack. But it is hanging on by one thread and its fucking mini claws that couldn't really keep it, like, all the weight together. One of those restraints is gone, Nate, because you are,
It's one of the legs are dead?
Yeah, because you killed one of the legs, so let me remove one of them for you.
Yeah.
Alright. And now it's the end of your turn. Give me a strength saving throw. Ice Blossom is your strongest move. Remember that shit. You do not escape the DC. You are still restrained. You still have the one in your shoulder, but your arm is free.
Yeah, okay.
Destin,
That's my turn.
Okay, so this guy in front of me, on the ground, is he alive?
I'm not even going to make you roll a medical check for that, dude. There are pieces of him missing.
Okay. Like, is he breathing? Like, is he technically
dude,
alive?
When I say pieces missing, you can barely tell it's a guy.
Okay. So, with that said, unfortunately, he's dead. I'm gonna squeeze by Raven here. And
Careful
come
out
out
there,
here
there's a
and...
spider trying to knock out its legs. I hit it pretty hard.
Okay. So that was... Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4. Have 2 more. Yep, so that brings me to 30 to get to here. And is this leg restraining Zahn?
The one right in front of him? Sorry, I'm trying to
the one in front of me.
Yes, that is the one restraining Zahn.
Alright,
And
I
also
can't target it.
Hang on a second. It's also the one keeping the spiders hanging.
Alright, I'm gonna attack this leg.
Alright.
So, normal attack.
Oh! Oh my god, he still fucking hits! Wait, did my screen say... Oh, my screen said you rolled a 3, dude.
No.
I was like, dude, how the hell do you...
I think it was a 13.
Okay.
I think it was a 13.
Alright, that hits.
No, it had to have been higher than a 13. It's like
I think it was a 17.
Yeah, 17 is right. Alright, I'm gonna attack it again.
Yep.
Right, that's a 15 for 23 to hit. And that's 11 damage.
As this leg is teetering. Is that your turn?
Yeah. Hold on. I want to see what I have for bonus actions. Actually, I'm going to cast Sanctuary as a bonus action on Zahn.
Okay.
Alright, and that's going to be the end of my turn.
The mother's gonna roll its recharge die. It does not recharge poison spray. That is good. I mean, not poison spray, poison breath, because it has 2. Alright, so the first thing it's going to do is it's going to attack Zahn. It's gonna kind of swing itself. It's going to attack Zon.
It needs to succeed on a wisdom saving throw to attack Zon.
Yep, and if it fails, it will swing over and attack Malcolm because it's in range for that.
DC 16 wisdom.
DC 16, you said?
Okay, so it passes that.
It looks at you and looks back and goes, nah, fuck this guy. Oh, my bad.
That was awfully triumphant music.
Oh, wait a minute. Something weird. There it is. I was waiting for Nate. Nate's got to tell me, let it, like, do its shit.
So can I use wind defense?
Yes! Wait, let me see what Wind Wall does.
It's on an ally, right?
It probably is on an ally.
Hasn't this been brought up every time?
Yeah, but it's weird. It's weird that it prompts though. Why would
Yes,
it?
because it always prompts there's something fucking stupid about reactions with this shit. Another reason why I'm moving away from this goddamn rule set. Because reactions always pop up for only you, even when they're targeted for other targets. And then they don't pop up when other targets get hit. Like, it doesn't tell you can wind wall. So you have to tell me ahead of time, I need to slow down because it's my fault, and be like, does anybody have a reaction so that you can react?
Yeah,
Okay?
I always forget that's it, yeah.
But it doesn't matter, you're not going to absorb any damage to yourself. Alright, so let me roll damage on this fucker. 2d6 poison. There's your 11 there. And then it's going to use its massive... First I'm going to move everything back. Move him back and move the leg back so that they can't be hit by it. It's going to use its other poison move. Its poison spray that it can use as part of its bonus its attack action. Everybody in that area is 2d8 poison damage as it bursts poison out in all directions around it. Again, it hit itself. I think it hit itself. Kane and JD, saving throws, please.
Alrighty.
Okay, so we got failed constitutions. All right, so there's the stuff. All right, so JD is poisoned by the spray. Everybody else takes damage. So you know, Axel, on your turn, you can spend your bonus action to roll the con check again to try to wipe the poison out of your eyes and get vision again. And that's going to be the end of her turn. It is now your turn. If you wish to use your bonus action, just roll me a con saving throw.
I have a couple of questions.
Yep.
Since I'm blinded, I can't use mass.
No, because you cannot see the targets.
Right? Okay.
But you can use your bonus action to wipe your eyes, and if you pass the throw, you can use an action to cast Healing Word. The way bonus actions work is you can use them in place of an action.
I was just wondering. I wanted to make sure that since I'm blinded, the blinding I can't use.
Yeah, you have to.
Or, I mean, I could use it, but I can't. I couldn't, like, target anyone.
No, I mean you could target yourself, but that would just be selfish.
Oh, you said that was a Constitution saving throw?
Yep.
Okay. Try to get the poison out of my eyes.
Did you roll it? You succeeded. Yeah. Let me go ahead and unblind you.
If a 22 did not succeed, I would be very surprised.
Dude, 22 succeeds so well that he does something no one's ever seen before in this world. He pulls out a water bottle and pours it on his eyes, and he's like, okay.
I feel refreshed.
You can now use that. I could be wrong about that, but I've always felt like it doesn't make sense, so I just go with, like, why can't they use
Should I use that, or just heal? someone. Because I'm seeing 3 people that need healing.
I'm actually looking now and it says you cannot use your bonus action as an action. That's my bad.
Oh, okay.
But you can use your healing spell on anyone because you have an action. Or what you could do as an action is you could cast Wither and Bloom to deal damage to the leg and heal someone.
Okay, sounds good. Alright.
And it has to be within a 10-foot radius. So what you would do is basically you'd be healing Zahn and dealing damage to the leg at the same time that's still alive.
Can I still move?
Yeah, you have plenty of movement. Those are dead. Those are all dead. The ones with the skulls on them are all dead. I mean, the chances of that leg making it around for her to get another attack are so low, you might just want to start nuking the leg.
Yeah, I want to try and get it so 2 of us will get the healing of the Wither and Bloom.
Yeah, let me see how Wither and Bloom healing works, so I know exactly, because I think you can do that, Bella. In addition, 1 creature of your choice. You can only hit 1 creature with it.
Fuck the healing.
No.
Oh, I can only heal 1 person?
Yeah, the way Wither and Bloom works is that it deals damage to 10-foot spear centered. Each creature of your choice in that circle makes a saving throw or takes damage. In addition, 1 creature of your choice rolls an unspent hit die to refill hit points. Plus your modifier. But again, the chances of that leg surviving long enough to kill anybody here is 1,000,000 to 1, dude. It's a fucking... It's on its last legs. I would suggest just nuking the leg, dude.
The leg is on its last legs.
Yeah.
What?
Yeah. So you might just want to fucking...
Do I have to target before I lay it down?
No, because the spell doesn't have a function, so cast it, put it where you want it to go. Like a normal thing, like it's going to give you the thing to place the template, alright? Go ahead and drop it. Alright, so that's where it's going to go. So go ahead and roll me 2d6, please. Alright, so the leg... There you go. So we're just going to roll all of these. This doesn't matter because I'll put the health back. Because none of you guys are supposed to be hit by this except for her. So, I mean, her and the leg.
I gave myself advantage on it, so that way it would hopefully not.
Okay. So now
Deal the
I'm
damage.
going to.
Looks like it did anyway.
So let me give back 5
Goes
hit
down to
points to
43.
everybody here. So plus 5. Plus 5. There we go. All right, now, because the thing doesn't have any function, just roll. Who are you giving the heal to, Zahn or?
I can give it to Zahn.
All right, so Nate, I want you to roll me a D10, please.
Okay.
Oh. I was like, what is it doing?
Your modifier is 5, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah. So Nate gets back 7.
I think it did the damage to me anyway when it shouldn't have.
All right. There you go.
Because in the initial thing it did an automated roll.
I feel like I should see if there's a way to shut off auto-targeting, so you place the template and then you target yourself. But I think either way it's tricky because there's so much shit going on.
Yeah.
With the automation, it's just tricky. Hence another reason why I'm slowly moving towards Pathfinder. There's no automation when it comes to that stuff. I do it myself, and I have control.
I think after placing the template, you can select targets.
Yes, but it's trickier. He has to hold down Shift and then go through and click them all. It's very weird.
Yeah.
It's annoying. All right, so that leg is real bad. Kane, the leg is hanging by its last leg.
Alrighty. I reckon I better go and finish this thing off. I'm not going to do anything fancy.
That hits. Screw you guys! Silence. You hear no more skittering. Man, it's like I'm trying to find the skittering so I can shut it off. That is the end of combat, people.
Someone get over here! There are miners pinned by rocks.
Dustin's immediately rushing back over to help out with that.
Quick question: did anybody notice if their XP went up? Because I auto-signed it, but I want to make sure. Oh, you know what?
It looks like it did.
Okay.
Looks like it did. I have the 16 on the end.
Alright, good.
Yeah, it ends in 16, and I think it was like some rounded number before.
Yeah.
Wait, what are you guys at?
They were just checking the XP bars within their characters. Alright.
Right. Are they both pinned by rocks?
You see a miner trying to I can't believe the rock! Help me, he's my brother! He's my only brother!
It's okay, we got him. Is there anyone else down here? Anyone else still stuck?
No, the rest are dead. When the cave exploded and the spiders came out, they killed a lot of us. We got out with another guy. He went into the other room though. Oh god.
He's gone.
Oh god, no, Williams. Oh.
Strength check.
Yes, it's gonna require more than one person though. This is a big fucking rock, dude.
Is it?
Is it gonna require more than one person?
Yes, it's still gonna require more than one person.
On a nat 20?
It's a skill challenge. It requires multiple people to roll checks.
Alright.
And the average will be what's taken. So I need more people in here. I need 2 more people to grab onto this rock. If you
Sure,
wish.
I'll help.
Raven is not doing it. He has a -1 strength.
Where am I?
JD and whoever has more, Nate or Bazinga, who has more strength.
Wait, where is it?
Malcolm. You guys, and you don't quite get it. It's up here, dude. It's up this way. You don't get it. It starts to move, but you're gonna need a little more help. A little more fucking...
I have a +1, but I'm not sure if Malcolm has more.
Yeah, I wanted to do Peerless Athlete earlier, but I couldn't
Here,
get
what
a kill or hit.
Is it a strength
You
check?
don't need to hit anything to appear as athlete.
Because as a bonus action, you can channel divinity to do.
What check is it?
Hang on a
Strength.
second. I'm going with Bazinga first. What are you doing?
Peerless Athlete. Peerless Athlete.
Oh, yeah, go ahead. You can cast that. All right?
Oh, okay.
Cast that on yourself. Okay. So you're gonna move over here. You say, get out of my way. Excuse me, guys. All right, what are you doing, Malcolm? I mean, not Malcolm, Mitt.
Okay.
I was gonna help out.
Okay, you're gonna attempt to lift it too? All right, let's say you move
Yeah.
over here. Bazinga, you are giving everybody who's helping you advantage. I need 3 people who didn't do it last time, because you all failed last time. So,
We didn't all fail last time.
Destin, you can help, because you succeeded. But the other people who failed cannot help. So Destin, Malcolm, and Kane, all of you give me strength checks with advantage. Athletics.
Can I
In other
cast
words.
Bless?
Check. Alright.
If you wish, whoa, hold up. You want to cast Bless? You can cast Bless on those 3. Go ahead
Well-
and, it's the...
Plus helps with saving throws, not ability
Oh,
checks.
does it? It's only...
It's attack rolls and saving throws.
Okay, never mind. You can't. All right. You
You
3
said it-
all give me... All 3 of you give me athletics checks with advantage.
Oh, athletics checks?
Yes, because that's the bonus he gave with that thing. Athletics is strength anyway.
Yeah.
I need what? What's it? Was that everybody? Oh, all right. So you guys, and you manage to lift this rock, but as soon as you get the rock off him, blood starts spraying out of his leg.
I immediately jump to stabilize him.
All right. You are gonna have to do a medicine. Do you have a like healer's kit, right? Yep. So,
Yeah.
Because you have a healer's kit, I'm giving you. It says you can stabilize him, but this is just to block the wound from bleeding. So I'm giving you advantage medicine check.
How do I roll advantage
When
with
you
medicine? check?
when you click medicine check, a box will pop up and ask you if you want to put advantage on it. So if you go to your skills and click medicine, yeah, see, there you go. All right, so you drop down and you work fast and you staunch up and you put a tourniquet on. You stop the bleeding on this guy, but his leg is fucked up. Like he's probably gonna lose his leg for sure. But you managed to save this guy's leg and stop the bleeding. Well, save this guy and stop the bleeding.
So I stopped the bleeding, right?
Yep,
I don't
yep.
have to. Okay.
Yep. Oh, thank you, thank you. He's my brother. How do we get
Don't
out of
thank
here?
me yet. You're not out of the clear. We gotta get you out of here.
All right. Well,
Right,
we're-
and the boulder is safely off to the side now, right?
Yes, yes. It's not like you have it floating in the air and it's gonna come crashing down on
Okay.
people.
As we're getting ready to move these guys out of the way, I'm gonna go over here and stand in the way to block their view of the other guy who's in here.
Yeah, good plan. Dude, I just realized fucking Val just disappeared on me.
Raven's outside, trying to get a good look. What's further down along these tracks?
Let me go ahead and put some more light in for you.
Sir, is there another way out of this cave besides the entrance?
That
Oh,
should
yeah,
be,
good-
that should
good
be
point.
invisible because that's not there right now. The miner says yes. If you circle around the outside of that entire pit, it circles back around to the front where you came in.
All right.
But we are done with this session at this point.
Mhm.
But we won't be starting in here because there's nothing left in this place. So when we actually go, you'll be starting on your way out for next week. So we don't have to waste time with you guys wandering around here. Because the way I built this tunnel was all dependent on which way you guys decide to go. So there's just like 3 locations to all make it to the same spot and get attacked by this spider.
Mhm.
But that's going to be the end of it.